And now, we're unmuted.
Hey, it doesn't matter if you walk in front of the projector. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is fantastic, actually.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Good.
Alrighty.
It's your go. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. Welcome to Adam's House 6, which really is Adam's House 1, but we're just going to stick with Adam's House 6.
Yep.
Looks like we've got Locke versus... Yeah. He went upstairs to play a match. Yeah. Say what? Yeah, I might have confused him. It was strange because we had some people who needed to help with the stream, but also like be in bracket. So, yep. But for the time being, we're going to focus on. Let's see, we got Locke versus Geo. That's right. One of our newcomers, Geo, who I do not, and I know Locke has been busting out the Fox a lot lately to pretty good results. But I do not know who Geo plays. Oh, on the monitor? Yeah, totally. Okay, yeah. You might want to talk to True. Or actually...
Where's the volume for this?
Okay. But yeah, just to talk a little bit more about Locke, who we're decently familiar with. It's probably our top seed for this event right now, based on the people who have shown up. Oh, Captain Falcon. There we go. That's a familiar sight. Not a bad character, that dashback. Bit of a problem when it comes to getting the optimal neutral exchanges versus Locke's now patented Fox, who's at least one tournament. With one tournament taken, actually, as well. Right, so here we go. Locke getting started with his patented pressure. But Geo getting a nice little two-piece there with the side B to be up there. And then that back there. Landed two up there. Surprised he didn't go for the up B there. Fox, not the heaviest character. He might have very well been able to steal the stock out if he landed that up B. But I understand that there's that up smash. Get ready to see a lot of those anytime you see Locke on screen. Really into Fox, but Locke is definitely proficient in landing both the up smashes and the up airs. That's for sure. Getting the rush down pressure, getting the grabs, getting into the patented Fox combos. But being reasonably high percent, Falcon, say what you will about his options. Oh, good technique from Locke to survive. But Falcon, he's got kill power. He's got a lot of kill power. That move right there, had it been anywhere other than the middle of the stage, probably would have killed. Falcon can do it for sure. With Geo's a veteran in all of the last game, in which Falcon's side B was definitely a kill option. Fox for sure would have been dead there had he been playing this match. Right now, Locke under pressure, taking considerable percent himself, but Geo just... Oh, yikes, that was close. Geo just having a tough time finding it. There we go. Forward tilt's gonna do it. Okay. So Geo's got a chance here. He's at 9%, but you know what? That rage and knockback is a bolstering factor to Falcon, assuming he doesn't get hit by a killing blow. Right down there. Locke just applying the pressure, content to take the percent and wait for his opportunity. Going really low there. Barely making it back there with his up B. Landing that up air to seal the stock. Geo, he's getting the percent here and there, but he's having a tough time landing meaningful combos, and he's having a tough time closing out stocks. I mean, forward tilt, that's a good option, high percent, but the fact that Fox lived that long is a concerning indication, especially if he can't bring it back there pretty soon. That said, Locke building percent, calling out the movement, the jump with that up air. Ooh, and missing the tech there. All right. Locke sealing out that first game with the 2-star. So now, I guess Geo's, he's got his pick of the counter picks is on the table now. Locke can ban 2 stages. So I'm interested to see how Gio responds. The Captain Falcon was a surprise. We don't see a lot of him around here. Really don't see a lot of Captain Falcons anywhere because the character requires so much dedication to really come online and to really unlock his true killing potential. So much perfection on movement options like the pivot, and being able to really connect some of his bigger hitting moves like his knee, for example, or at the very least his edge guards, of which he has many tools to edge guard efficiently. But it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, both kind of rush down characters really. Fox being rushed down, Falcon being rushed down. But it's just kind of the tier list shows us that Fox, I think, has the rush down game a little stronger than Falcon does in this particular title. And it's not the first that Fox has had the edge on Falcon in that way. But Gio, sticking with Captain Falcon in game 2, with the Yoshi story. I think Gio, hoping that smaller size of the stage is going to help him get some of these kills a little bit earlier. And starting out good, 35%. Grab, letting that nab. Yeah, Gio's he's doing things. He's doing things. Right. Locke getting on the board with a little bit of percent of his own with that nair into the jabs. Yeah, Locke, a big fan of going for the, really been kind of going for the side B on stage to trip people up. I think he uses it to combo into up air. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna chalk that one up to a missed input for Gio's part. I just don't believe he actually has to up. But hello, the down tilt trading with the up B and taking that first stock. Good stuff to Gio. Taking the lead in this game 2. I think Yoshi's story probably helping him out a little bit there. The smaller blast, he's definitely looking to get these kills. Look at that Locke at a decently high percent. But you know, his counter pick working against him a little bit there. I think he could have lived with some slightly better DI, but oh no. Okay, he's living. He had his jump. He knew what he was doing. This is an interesting game. Locke, again, our number 1 seed at this event. Somebody who usually runs through bracket pretty convincingly most of the time. It's unusual to see that. But, do not think Locke meant to miss the ledge there. But the stage is coming in. The down B was enough. I think Gio not necessarily landing some of the really patented combos, but he's winning a lot of these neutral exchanges, and he's doing a good job of keeping Locke on the back foot as far as just figuring out his options, and also just not making foolish like super bad mistakes, right? I think that's a huge thing that a lot of people underrate is the strength of simply not messing certain things up, not putting yourself in bad situations. Doing a good job of that with these solid recoveries. He knows when to put on the gas, but he's also letting off the gas when he sees that Locke is having a tough time. Good air dodge back to stage. Yeah, Locke. If I'm Locke, I'm worrying about getting this off. If I'm Locke, I'm worrying about making sure that I don't get too much more percent. Fox, not a heavy character. Oh, the back hitbox of the down smash. What a surprise. Gio taking game 2 with the 2 stock, no less, on Yoshi's story. All right, so now it's Locke's turn to ban. We have ourselves a real banger of a start to the tournament here. This is going to be an exciting event for sure. Man. That's fantastic. Well, great stuff to Gio. Locke, thinking. If I'm Locke, I'm thinking. And I think what I'm thinking is a little more space. A little more space to move around, maybe fewer platforms. Because the platforms did seem to be helping Gio out on the recovery there. They did seem to be helping him out as far as, the options he had concerning defense. So, it'll be interesting to see where we go here. Right, looks like we're heading to Haus Pokemon League. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, a little more space, fewer platforms. Sure, you have the platforms on the side there, but we also have bigger blast zones coming into effect on the top and the sides. So Locke's survivability is going to be a little bit better. We've got the Black Falcon, the Black Fox going at it again, folks. A sight I was not expecting to see, but I can't say that I'm disappointed to see. All right. Little laser, get that 1% on.
Hey, 1% can matter.
All right, there we go. Yeah, that's true. There's that dash attack. I think Locke being a little more careful now. You know, trying to. He's taking his time a little bit more. Still playing aggressive, of course, but I would say with a little more exercising a little more patience compared to that last game, and actually his first game for that matter. Yeah, doing a great job just racking up the damage, resetting neutral if he ends up in a situation where he's not confident or unsure. But there we go, Geo evening out the percent darn near with just a few exchanges there. Falcon's up airs. Ooh, not the best DI on that side smash. I don't think Geo was expecting it. Gonna lose that first stock to Locke. Creating a scenario not too unlike the first game, really. But getting that grab, missing the up air though. Locke's getting to that high percent now where it's gonna be hard to combo off of a throw, like a down throw. Might be a better option to consider doing a back throw or a forward throw to get Locke off the stage. Yeah, Geo reading options. Locke not biting.
Yeah, it's really not letting him get away with it.
Yeah, Geo in a rough spot here, but Falcon's recovery not. Oh, and that space side smash gonna take the first stock off of Locke. Geo still in this. Not to be free-stocked. Landing the side, getting the up air. Trying to land another one, maybe a little bit too much greed shown from Geo. Locke gonna punish. Getting him off the stage with that nair. But the platforms on the side actually helping Geo out a little bit. Jabs. Very strong move of Falcons. Very fantastic for calling people out. That, oh, down B. Okay. Ooh. Reading the jump from the ledge there, Geo. Getting punished appropriately for it with the up smash from Locke. So Geo on his last stock in this set. But getting him off stage. Geo, calling out the jump. With that up smash, we've got an even stock game. Last stock, last match of the set. Let's have a look and see what we can do here. Geo, one of our newcomers, surprising. The armor powering through there. Getting Locke up in the air. Whiffing it again, though. All right. Locke playing it safe. Attacking on the percent. Making a point of not approaching. Geo going for that up B. Not a bad idea when they're on the platform, but maybe a little too ambitious. Adam, could you begin calling out other matches, please? Keep things going. And enter in scores. Locke whiffing that up smash. I got him confused there, Geo. Nair on shield, not going to yield him anything. Locke in a dangerous position. I think Geo, if Geo was a little more confident off the stage in his edge guarding game, he probably would have been dropping down for the dare there. Percents, honestly, pretty close to even. Another one of those near the ledge. Geo could, oh my goodness! And down air. Geo gonna take the game off Locke in a surprise upset. Locke going into loser's bracket. Good stuff to Geo. Very good, like, fantastic patience. Great nerves there to Geo. Really keeping his calm in spite of the pressure coming on from Locke.
Doesn't it just gladden your heart to see a Falcon take a game off of Fox?
Well, you know, I've got to be honest with you, Caleb. As someone who has played many years in Melee and is very used to the sight of Falcon getting stomped on by Fox, it does gladden my heart a little bit. And as someone who darn near considered playing main and Falcon in this game himself, it makes me happy to see representation for the character and to see that the character's doing decently well.
Oh, yeah.
Geo going to move on in bracket. Right now, we're waiting for another... I think we're going to have another match on stream here in just a minute.
Wait, didn't Fox get a buy? Oh, okay, look. Built the House of Pain.
And custom stages, not legal here. Just in case anybody was wondering. House of Pain.
Darn.
Not the worst idea for practicing teching at all various possible kinds of angles, but not legal. So this creates an interesting scenario.
It really does.
Because Jesse, well, so Locke is our #1 seed. He has either won or got second place at every tournament he's ever attended, and he's only gotten second place once. So to see him go out in the first round of pools to an unknown in Geo is very interesting. I have little doubt he's going to be making a run through loser's side.
Oh yeah.
I have little doubt.
No
He's, I have little doubt that he's going to be putting in some hard effort. But you know what? I don't count Locke out.
No,
I don't count him out.
definitely not.
He has certainly made some solid impressions in the tournament. It's unusual to see him in loser's side this early. But you better believe he's going to be coming back through loser's side.
Oh yeah, no, loser's side
I'm
is just going to
confident-
be, it's going to be a massacre.
Oh, it's going to be a massacre. We're going to have some crazy matches. And really, this kind of it paves the way for some of our other top seeds now. Some of whom are getting onto stream right now. We've got another one of our favorites, actually the guy who won the first Adam's House back when we were still the amateur series, Jesse, sporting either a very good Zelda or his best character, which is his Yoshi. And it looks like he's going against Doom
and also
Friend.
sporting a very nice beard, very nice facial hair.
Yeah, nice little beardy there for the wifey poo.
Better than yours, Jake. Definitely
Yes.
better than yours.
But yeah, this will be an interesting match. Doom Friend made his debut at the series back at the last tournament in July, sporting a pretty solid Incineroar, which caught a lot of people off guard last event because Incineroar is not a common pick at all. You just don't see the character really ever. So you caught a lot of people off guard, made a deep bracket run. I think the question of skill comes into play a little bit for anybody who mains Incineroar in any case.
Winner band, losers pick for first round.
Well, okay, sorry. So for first round, rock paper scissors, winner bands 1, loser bands 2, winner bands 1, and the remaining stage is the one that you play. After you win the first round, winner bands 2, and then the loser gets to pick from whatever's left, and that includes counterpicks.
So if you win the rock paper scissors, you ban one, and then
You ban 1, and then the other person bans 2, and then you ban 1 more.
You are on your first round. Right now, you are going upstairs versus Catbug.
Would you mind getting on commentary for Jesse?
I set it up.
Perfect, excellent. Let me do that. Hatbug?
all the matches are randomized.
Yeah. Yeah, you just happen to. This is gonna be interesting.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Louvren with you right here. So we have Doom Friend and Hesse choosing their stages at the moment. This is going to be an excellent match on stream. I know both of these players decently well, and they are both very entertaining, to put it mildly. You've probably seen them before if you're familiar with our stream. So we're just waiting for them to iron out their choices. All right, looks like we've gone from gentleman's rule for the battlefield. Make sure you choose your names, gentlemen. Just go ahead and, let's see, we'll need to take that one out. Controller, no. Take that one back out.
Where's the other controller, Jens?
Well, and someone has to
Is it the gold one right below you there, Bob?
No, that's mine.
I think he's probably still got it on him.
Yeah. That's Geo, that's right. So why don't we, you guys go ahead and, oh yeah, do you have your controller still? Okay. I don't know what's synced here. So guys, we're just gonna have to back out to reset the bracket. Technical difficulties here, everyone. Technical difficulties. All right, now you can head back in, I believe. No, you don't have to close the whole game.
Sorry, guys.
If we just change the, we go to settings, we do like a handful. This one specifically, that was like the
we got on this stream here?
Right now we have Hesse and Doomed Friend. These two on this stream.
Doomed Friend. Let's see.
I
Nice.
planned it that way. Weren't you on a match?
I am on a match, but AO. I don't know where AO is.
Yeah, who was that again?
Dude, when I got the losers last thing,
Unless, what's that?
Did it?
every single
Let me double check what it
only third actually got.
All right, we are back up. Gentlemen's rules.
I mean, alright, if it's pretty awkward to take him out, I guess I could play.
All right, this should be good.
Look, man, let's have fun.
No AO. Okay.
I win by
default. Alright.
All right. Yoshi versus Incineroar. You guys are going to love Bob's Incineroar. I mean, Doomed Friend. He is one of the few I've ever seen not only play him, but play him well. He was here for the last tournament, and he did a fantastic job. This should be an excellent match. Got some good exchanges going on here. That Incineroar with the grabs, man. I mean, I love the sumo wrestler slash just wrestler setup. And the taunts. You guys notice that on this game? Incineroar just loves to do those taunts after big hits. Uh-oh, looks like we might have some controller issues here. Regardless, excellent match so far. Very clever, but good response on Hesse's part. Predicted that. Oh, good smashes. Hesse going in for the kill. One thing is for sure, Doom Friend knows how to play this character. Ooh, Yoshi survives. Star power, baby. Star power. All right, this is a fantastic exchange. Just as I expected. Oh, good up smash by Hesse. All right, what we got? What we got? Let's see if Hesse can get some damage in before he's knocked out of the ring. Those aerials, baby. There's one thing I know about Hesse. He knows his aerial attacks. Good at the predicts. He's definitely got his practice up today. Oh, he's taken out. Doom Friend may be suffering a little bit from the control issues. I'm sure we'll resolve that before the next match. Testing, testing. All the grabs, that tongue, baby. It's nasty. Ooh, good smash on Doom Friend. Oh. And the footsies, the Yoshi footsies are horrible. Doom Friend definitely picking himself back up here. Getting some momentum back. Some good hits. See if Hesse can pick it back up. Still lightly in the lead, but not by much anymore. Doom Friend is definitely... Oh, there we go. Ouch. With a big Yoshi cranium to the face. All right. Once again, we'll see what Hesse can do before he is taken out again. Get some good damage in. Oh, the parry, but the stars finish it anyway. Oh, man. Just one good hit, and Hesse's out. And there it is with the dash attack. All right. Doom Friend can definitely still pick this back up. We will see what he's got. There's one thing we've seen about Doom Friend this round. He can definitely accumulate that damage when he wants to. Nice moves, but Hesse, as usual, has a predict on him. He knows what he's doing. Oh, clutch hit right there. Could have been anyone's hit. I know, technically. Ooh, nice spot dodge. Ooh, nice try and Hesse. Ooh, oh, pulling it right back out. And Doom Friend picks it up. Excellent job. All right. Managed to pull through those control issues and grab the win.
So many smash attacks.
That was a very good comeback.
I think I banned 2?
Yes, you banned 2. Jesse picks from the rest.
From the entire list, right?
Yeah. Counter picks are definitely included. Ah, the stick jump. Oh.
Wait, did I have stick jump on?
You just turned it off, I believe.
Okay. I was just like,
I was commentating on the fact that that does make things complex if you're used to having it off.
Yep.
We've got a lot of rigs here, guys. Lots of names. Hard to keep it all straight.
Oh yeah. So let's go and
Doing our bans at the moment. I hear a no FD. Didn't hear the other one.
no lilac.
No Lilat. All right. I can definitely understand that.
That's a band I can get behind.
Yeah.
I can deal with it, but it's just not fun.
You know.
It's just not fun to play on. Yeah.
Other Doom Friend is saying it's not a very fun match on Lilac Cruise. Generally have to agree. Unless you're playing like Lucina or something.
Lucina is good on Lilac.
On Lilac, yeah.
Yeah.
When you have those whip them out aerial attacks,
But
Lilac
this
Cruise
match,
is alright.
yeah, this match is interesting because we have this Rando and Cineroar.
Yeah, well, Rando to us, not Rando to Doom Friend.
No, it's good.
He loves those grabs.
You don't see Incineroar very much
In
in
games in general, yeah.
games in general. So, you know, the pick makes sense because it's a
Oh yeah,
a rare
it's-
pick or a rando pick.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yes, it
Yeah.
makes it more unexpected. We're talking about Incineroar being so rare that he's
Incineroar.
hard to predict, hard to fight against.
Exactly, as we can see here.
Oh yes,
And
this
of course,
is still a very even
Incineroar,
match.
Incineroar is the rando. Doomed Friend is a friend to all of us.
Oh, nice smash on Hesse once again, taking the early slight lead. We will see what he can pull out here. Jacob, we have no KO.
Okay, yeah, he's out of bracket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's CJ, of course. All right, so we have the kill from Doom Friend, only having accumulated 12 damage. Not bad. Definitely showing his skill. Let's see if Jesse can do what I know Jesse can absolutely do, adjust on the fly. May have lost that last round, but that means nothing when it comes to Jesse for sure. But Doom Friend has his own skills to work with. Oh, simultaneous strike. Definitely know who won that exchange, though. A little bit of a standstill there. Oh, nice hit on Jesse.
Testing each other out here.
Yeah, testing the waters, get a feel for things.
30 and 10. One of the setups upstairs.
Nice up B on Doom Friend. Almost taking that kill early.
I get S9 solely versus.
Oh, nice on Doom Friend. Getting that lead. Let's see if Hesse can pick it back up. I know he can. Ooh, nice hits. Getting some good damage in before he's taken out.
Care if I join in over here?
Yeah, sure thing.
Looks like we got a crazy match on our hands.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Doom Friend's definitely showing his skills.
Yeah, no, you
So
see, for sure it is.
We know well what Hesse is capable of. Uh-oh,
making
nice
it back.
recover.
That's
Nice
a fantastic egg. Which game is this?
Second.
Okay.
Doom
who
Friend
won
took the first.
Okay, I see. Jesse putting up a fight here, though.
Oh, yeah. Getting it back to even here. We're on the
Very
last
nice.
stock.
Oh, my
Anyone can
goodness.
take this match. Ooh, nice
There we go.
combo on Hesse.
Oh, he's got to be careful though. Whenever
Yeah.
Incineroar, that's one of his main things. You get that absorption, and like any hit will kill right now.
I believe that's
Oh my
considered-
goodness!
Oh, nice pickup on
Nice
Hesse.
work.
I knew this one needed to be
All
on
right.
stream,
That was a
folks.
good call. Woo! Good stuff to Jesse. That was a good down smash there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like the game whenever you're playing Incineroar is a little bit of a keep away. It's a little bit of like, okay, who will be a little bit safer when it comes to like the exchanges that count.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Yep, go for it. All right, so we're on the third match, people. We are 1-1. This is a nice high adrenaline match for the beginning of the tournament. Got bands going on right now, of course.
That's my soul. You here? I'll play you, and then you get Milo versus Chew on one of the side setups as well.
All right, and here we go.
Milo's on spicy.
We are going to have more of the same people. More of the same. Just as I suspected. We've been having nice matches so far. No reason to change. All right, we are going. Good hit so far on Doom Friend. Getting in those first strikes for sure. He is not wanting to give any room. He wants it, and he wants it bad. Nice spot dodge. Definitely taking the early lead here on Doom Friend. See how this progresses. A little bit of hopscotch going on. Oh, nice focus energy. You do not want to get hit after that has happened. See if you can keep that away, wait it out, which he has. All right, Jesse picking some damage up here, catching up. But all it takes is one good hit from an Incineroar. Oh, nice simul hit. About even, I'd say. Jesse is trying desperately not to get in too close. A wise choice, but not enough. That dash attack, baby. The knee to the face. Jesse wants it. Jesse wants it. See if he can take it without taking any damage. And he does. He does. Nice job on Hesse. We got an even match, people. Those rapid hits from the Yoshim. Brutal. And we got a nice... I don't even know the name of that attack, people. I'm sure you do. Oh, nice recover on Doom Friend, just barely grabbing that ledge. Oh, focus energy is here, if I'm not mistaken on the name. Oh, nice spot dodge on Hesse. That was probably near Doom. Definitely got the damage advantage on Hesse now, but just a few hits is all Doom Friend needs, and there's a good one. Evening it back out. And another solid hit and a kill. Woo! All right, can Hesse pick it back up? This is still anyone's game. Playing a lot of keep away on Hesse's part, which is what he needs to do, without a doubt. Good egg. Good meteor smash. All right, we are nearly even. Hesse just needs to pick up a little bit of damage. Doom Friend does not want to give it to him, though. Nice recovery on Hesse. Good predict as well, going into that egg. Oh, nice smash. Ooh, very close. Hesse reads that very well. And the meteor with the finish. Fantastic game, people. Fantastic.
I almost predicted her with the choice.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for your other commentator, Jacob, to get back here. I'm gonna go have my fight. I doubt it's gonna be on stream, folks. Might not see me on stream today, but that's alright with me.
Adam, let's do the first round match, second fight as a grappling match, then the third fight match again. I'll at least have a chance.
Who won?
Yep. It was a 2-1. Alright guys, I'm gonna we got our other commentator on another rig over here.
That was a really good game. Spicy game. Friendly's after the trade. Who won? I missed it. I know about it before. That was fun. I didn't think I could.
We need a good matchup on projector right now.
I'm going to still be commentating, so good. So you're in losers right now? So let's go down to losers. That's great. It's Milo, not here. Mateo's not here.
You gotta be kidding me. Alright. This is a good tournament, guys. Lots of fun.
That is losers, okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put you two on screen. And then we're gonna do...
I knew it. As soon as you got put in the losers, I was like, I'm gonna be green.
Go on a rig. Yeah, just go ahead and do some TV on the side. The only way.
It was the only
Alright folks, we're gonna work Doomfriend really hard right now.
That TV right there. The one that's having
He is back in for another round in losers bracket.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for putting him against Vince.
I gotta go with what the audience wants to see. You guys put on some good matches.
Alright.
Vince, who put you in losers?
Gio.
Ah, gotcha.
Recruiting me. Elbow. Let's just
Okay.
let's just do this.
Who else do we got, Matt?
Sully and Toast upstairs.
Toes is playing.
Brother mover.
Yeah, can't right now.
That's illegal. Wait, that's illegal.
Is it legal?
No. You could randomly like have a number generator.
Wait, change your names.
Adam.
Ao's not here. So yeah, you can just X him out, see if another good match shows up.
That's all I'm gonna take.
Recruit.
Alright. Incineroar versus Fox. Good first hits on Doomfriend.
Give me the read.
Locke, if you guys remember from the last few tournaments, has taken the wins. He's an excellent player. Getting another good hit on Doomfriend. He's out for blood, people. He is out for blood. Jacob, I need a commentator. Alright, guys. We're about even.
Alright, coming up. I can commentate.
Alright, Jacob is going to finish commentating this match for you guys. I got to play.
We've got the run back, folks. For viewers who are tuning in and don't know, Doomfriend and Locke had a pretty darn close match at the last tournament in July, which was our last unpaid one. Locke took it, but Doom managed to take a game, and it was a very competitive match for sure. I think Locke, what made the difference was Locke just really choosing his initiations well, really making sure to not get grabbed and exploit the terrible recovery that Incineroar has, that keeps him squarely in the lower end of the tier list. But Doomfriend catching that forward tilt, getting himself in the game. With all that rage, Incineroar is definitely a serious threat if he manages to grab at all. But whiffing the ledge, missing a jump there. That's rough. Yeah, it is hard to compose yourself in situations like that. This is crazy. This is loser's bracket. Okay, there we go. Doomfriend getting a little bit of the absorption through his counter effect. Lock losing that stock to the up smash barely. Yeah, there's this strange phenomenon with Incineroar where it just seems like, ooh, that's a ton of damage. Yeah, Doomed has gotten himself back in this game in a big way. Yeah, if you're locked, you gotta be real careful at this point. A few more of those grabs can turn into a stock real soon here. But there we go, Lock. Oh, and the forward tilt. Lock barely dying off the side there. That was so close. I think if he had saved his jump there, because Lock jumped out there in the blast zone, he might have been able to survive it with pure DI. That is an occurrence that will happen sometimes in Ultimate. You get way out there in the blast zone, the defensive instinct is to burn your jump as soon as possible to get back, but sometimes it kills you.
Nice.
So that was round one. All right, all right. So Doomfriend clutching it back. Honestly, looking like he was on the back end of that match a little bit. He was down 1 stock to 2. But with persistence, well-timed counters, and some good reads, getting himself back in the game. With that very convincing forward tilt. Lock, still proven, I think, with the way he performed that game, that he has it in him to get the wins. Oh, but what's this? We have some character switch up, perhaps. Doomfriend has an Isabelle. Oh, hello. We have Lock going back to his old main, Wolf.
All right, dog.
Now here's a character I've not seen in a while. We've got a K9 showdown, it looks like. Let's see whose teeth are sharper. I'm not actually even going to ask that question. It's obviously Wolf. But, yeah, Isabelle, this is interesting. It's a continuing theme for Doomfriend here, because, we started with the Incineroar, and now we've got Isabelle. Both characters that have some stuff. They do. They have some setups. But also characters that are not picked as often. They're not common picks, and a lot of people have determined at this stage in the meta that is due to their lower tier placement. Whether that be bad recovery in the case of Incineroar, or just perhaps being very light and lacking very good mixable kill options in the case of Isabelle, I would say. But it's one of those things where it's like any good fighting game, it's the matches, it's the matchups that make the game good. And, if you aren't studied in one of these matchups, well, guess what? Somebody who knows the game well, who knows the character well, can take advantage of that. And, Doomfriend losing that first stock to the up smash, but getting 115% on Lock. So Lock's he's gotta be careful here. Living that rocket mine there. Lock getting a little bit of percent on the board. He's getting the percent on the board. If he can stay alive a little longer, he can earn himself a very solid lead here, and that looks like that's exactly what he's trying to do. So far, so good for Lock. But Doomed, it's the percentages in that rocket closing the stock out. Doomed, keeping it competitive. Keeping it competitive. The percentage difference is, it means a lot less when you've got the same stock as your opponent. But let's see if Lock has anything to say about that. Let's see if he can maybe turn this percent lead into yet another stock lead. Momentum is certainly on his side to do so. It's certainly one of the big advantages of Wolf, one of the reasons he's in the S-tier rank of the game, is that laser of his. It just punches through everything. There isn't a projectile in the game that doesn't get beat out by Wolf's laser. And so it becomes a situation where it's like, all you have to do is just use laser and make him approach. And at that juncture, the Wolf has the leisure of being able to react and pick off whatever approach option his opponent chooses to use. In a 9 out of 10 cases, anyways. All right. Yeah, Doomfriend going for these reads. Reach, not there with Isabelle in the same way that it is with, the side B call out. Lock, getting himself back in the stock lead. Yeah, just the low range on Isabelle just really proven to be a problem, honestly, for Doomfriend. But there's the grab. Good night. That was... I don't know what the percentages are on the confirms for Isabel, but that was a lot of launching power. There we go. I believe that's a back air coming out from Isabel, taking that.
Isabel is
stock.
surprising. Like
That's what I'm learning just watching this match in front of me right now. Some kill options you wouldn't expect, which, you know, I think that's exactly what Doomfriend is looking for. And honestly, to his credit, because, you know, he's got the advantage in the set right now. He has the game lead. It's kind of on Locke to make sure he doesn't go under here. But that is not going to be happening. Locke closing it out with a forward smash. We're going to a game 3, folks. And it is difficult to believe that these two players, good as they are one of them is going to be out of the tournament after this next match. That is a crazy, crazy thought. Hard to predict that the tournament would swing this way, for sure.
yeah, really.
But, you know what? The same thing happened at the last tournament. We had a lot of new attendees show up, Doomfriend being one of them.
We had that surprise upset from Chico.
Say what? Yeah, the bands are set after each game. So it's a clean slate. Yep. It's a real shame Chico couldn't come out. I think his Zero Suit would really it would prove some interesting matches against some of the newcomers. But yeah, no, this is definitely an interesting turn of events for sure. Akin in some ways to the way the last tournament panned out, with perhaps the upsets being in a different category this time. You know, the last tournament, Locke ran a tear through winner's side. He did not drop he dropped one game, and it was to this gentleman right now that we see on stream at the moment, Doomfriend. Ooh, a different character every single match. Alrighty. Chrom, one of the lesser picked Fire Emblem characters because of the limitations on his recovery and how severely it can be exploited.
But with this stage though, and the
Yoshi
short,
story,
like,
goodness
Yoshi
gracious,
story,
both
yeah,
of these
this is
characters having a lot of kill power.
Yeah,
and I mean a lot.
This is a really close.
One thing
stage
to be
play
said
out.
about Chrom, though, that you know, people count him out because of his recovery and some of his other exploitable features. Chrom has serious kill power.
Oh yeah.
He has some incredible confirms, assuming that he stays on stage. Kind of in the same vein as Roy, where like he can go off stage, but he's a little limited. The linearity of his recovery makes him vulnerable off stage. But if he can stay on stage and land the confirms, he can do some incredible stuff. That said, Doomfriend's Link doing a great job of zoning. And Doomfriend, I think, doing a great job in general, just kind of keeping Locke guessing with all these character mix-ups. Yeah, I'm seeing that myself. The bombs landed. Ooh, narrow. I think down tilt there might have sealed that stock for Locke.
Or a counter.
A counter would have done it too. I think Locke was surprised to see that hit, honestly. But Locke living. I think Chrom on the heavier side of the swordsman. In a similar vein to Ike, which, ooh, fast fell to his, I hate to see that happen. But Locke, you know, not letting it turn. How about this?
How about that? Cash me outside.
Ooh, whiffing. Yeah, Locke, not letting that lost stock deter him.
Oh,
There we go,
it is.
the up smash, a fantastic punish. Doomfriend learning to maybe not land on platforms on Yoshi's a little bit. And all of a sudden, we're back to an even game. You know, the thing that worries me about the situation is Locke, you know, getting caught out by some of these projectiles a little bit. And the thing about Link is he's got great range to match with the projectiles, so his whole zoning game plan is very solid. It takes a little bit of patience to get around, but it is not invincible. Oh, and Locke, down tilt. Oh, getting the jab. Punishing, you know, doing some ledge trapping a little bit. Using the super armor of the up B to get out of that situation a little bit. Oh, and the perfect counter! Getting Locke back into the game. Locke now with the stock lead, but high percentage. He's got to be careful. 7%, all he's going to get. Negligible difference in percentages here. And we've got a last game, last stock situation. Not the last of the night, if the games keep going like this, that's for darn sure. All right. Ooh, playing footsie games, spot dodges. Doomfriend getting the better of it. Lot getting out of it. I don't want any of this. Up B's. Countering, saving him a little bit of percent there. Log opting for a lot of shield pressure as opposed to grabs, which is interesting. His grabs are usually on point, but perhaps it's because of the character. That combo was a 4-hit. That was a 5-piece. Oh! And Log gonna close it out. Fantastic combo and a forward smash as the cherry on top. Very good stuff. Very good stuff there. Congrats to Locke being able to close that last game situation out. But props to Doomfriend for putting up some entertaining matches. Like, honestly, great games. All of them close. And with a different character every game. Like, who does that? Like, 9 times out of 10 people, I mean, I get the playing the advantage, playing the game lead a little bit, trying to keep your opponent off-center. But, like, here's the thing. He played 3 different characters, and he proved himself competitive with each of them. So that was fantastic. Great showing to Doomfriend. I hope he comes back. I hope we see more of Doomfriend, because I want to see more. I want to see more of Doomfriend. Yep. Can we get another match on stream? Yeah, that was a 2-1 win for Locke. Yeah, I think that was... Doomfriend's out of the tournament. He placed 4th, I believe. A 4th place landing at the last event, and Locke clutches it out. Keeping his tournament life alive and continuing his tear through loser's bracket. Alrighty. Yeah, this tournament has already had some pretty crazy upsets, honestly. At least for compared to previous standings of those who participated in this tournament series. Which, granted, while amateur, in its roots, we still have some good talent. We still have some people out here who know a thing or two. So to see some of them getting upset, in as dramatic a fashion as they are is surprising, frankly.
Yeah, this will be.
All right, so we got Hesse versus Gio. Gio, the first upset of the night. His Falcon managing to clutch it out against Locke. Going up against Jesse, an individual who himself is not super well versed, I would say, in the Falcon matchup, as not a lot of people play it. But having played my own Falcon against him a few times, he doesn't know. He is not totally unfamiliar. He is familiar with some of the ledge trap options. He is familiar with some of the setups off the throws. So Jesse is going to do reasonably well in this matchup. I think some of the knowledge gaps that might have been there with Locke, the absence of familiarity with the Falcon matchup, are going to show a little less with Jesse. And coincidentally, his character, Yoshi in particular, is a character that's got a lot of stuff on Falcon. Falcon's got to be careful against Yoshi, because if the Yoshi's playing it right, if the Yoshi is spacing well, Falcon can turn into a big old punching bag. But, we'll just have to see how it goes. Ooh. We've got, I think maybe Doomfriend or... Oh, looks like it was actually Locke's controller still synced up there. And we are going to see the Falcon versus the Yoshi. Alright, here we go. Jesse's got good momentum going through the bracket so far. Let's see how he keeps it up against this new contender. Alright, landing in there with a little bit of jab damage. But Gio going right in there, landing his own combo, gaining the percentage. Yeah, that's the one thing Jesse's going to have to really watch out for, is especially at the low percents. Grabs aren't necessarily going to kill, except for Falcon's back throw, and that's like right at the ledge of most stages. But Falcon can for sure get the percentage. His ability to combo off of grab and get high percentage to like near the death percent is very, very strong. And we see that right now. Jesse already at 102%, 121%. Any of Falcon's really strong kill options. And we see it right there, the backhand taking that first stock. Yeah, Jesse's going to have to... He's a great aggressive player. He's fantastic at his pressure game, but he's going to have to be careful against those grabs. He's going to have to be wary of Falcon's stuff. And he's going to have to take advantage of Yoshi's edgeguard game against Falcon, which is very strong, as a matter of fact. But, we're going to have to see if Jesse is either familiar with those options, or if he is confident enough to go out and maybe experiment and discover those options for himself against Falcon. With the up smash. Footsies. And the down B gonna take that stock. I think Jesse needs to be thinking about that. Needs to be thinking about that down B, his down air, some of the options he has to get down out of the sky when Falcon's looking for his juggles. Down smash gonna send Jesse really far away. Too low. A chance maybe to tech, but I think that might have been untechable. In either case, Jesse down to his last stock. Gio, looking good. Jesse slowly, but that back air gonna get him off stage. Getting back to the ledge with those eggs. Jesse trying to be careful. Knows he's on his last stock. Gonna play like it. Gio can tend to just get the exchanges, just to get the percent, and patiently look for his options, which Falcon has many. Little bit low there on the down air. Jab's gonna get Gio off stage. Ooh. Gio at high percent. Now Jesse's in a position where a lot of his options will kill. Ooh, but it's swinging right back the other way. The up air gonna close it out. Jesse's confirms off of the forward air, working wonders for him. It's not over yet. Jesse can for sure get the percentage right back to even, and that's exactly what he looks like he's doing right now. Those down airs stifling some of the momentum on Gio's side, giving him fits. But the down tilt gonna knock Jesse pretty far away. Down smash, Gio's struggling to find the kill a little bit here. Looking for a down tilt, looking for a smash attack, looking for anything. Oh, and the up B will call out the jump at the ledge. Gio gonna take game one.
He knocked me out.
Some commentary coming in from the peanut gallery. Tournaments wouldn't be complete without it. So I'm curious to see how Jesse, he was figuring some stuff out there at the end of that match. The down air, it was looking like Gio was not sure how to contend with it, or perhaps just didn't have the patience to shield it out.
Jacob,
Yep.
you and I are against each other.
I was afraid of this exact situation.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll finish up commentary on this match here, and then how about we just go right ahead and get into the match on stream.
We could go stream and have Caleb commentate for us.
I think that's the best way to play this one out.
Caleb is on a match upstairs right now, so I'll have to wait a bit.
That sounds like a plan, but for the time being, we're going to commentate this match. We're going into game 2.
A spare?
Gio taking that first game barely, but convincingly against Jesse, which sounds rather contradictory, but believe me, you had to be there if you're just tuning in. Jesse going to the down airs, which is setting up for a kind of tech chase situation. Jesse's style is not really the one to overly focus on tech chasing, although that egg definitely helping him out chasing the roll away from Gio there. Jesse in the percentage lead. Jabbing him off the ledge. Opting to stay on stage. Charging the forward smash. A little bit of a greedy read there on Jesse's part. Down airs. Working wonders. Punishing the down B with that forward smash. Jesse taking the first stock. Getting the juggle game situation. Jesse looking good this second game. He's got the stock lead and he's got a decent chunk of percentage to boot. But Gio looking to answer back. Getting Jesse up into that higher percentage. Ooh. Jesse going a little early, or rather a little late, I should say, on that forward smash. But connecting it that time. Gio finding himself in a bit of a tough situation against Yoshi's air game, it looks like. I think Jesse finding his bearings a little bit, confirming that down air into the up air. 2-stock lead, Jesse looking fantastic. I think the blue Yoshi's really coming up to show for Jesse here.
I'm blue, da-da-dee-da-da-da.
Oh my goodness. The one looking to bleed and die here is Gio, though. But another hit could do it for this first stock of Jesse's. Doing a good job recovering high. That is one of the things about Yoshi. He recovers so high. it's hard to punish it sometimes. But
Fair enough.
Gio getting that first stock with the back air.
Yep, he can definitely pick this back up. We'll see
He
what happens.
certainly can, but he's got to. Right now, the way I'm looking at Gio, his game plan, his game style looks like it's struggling against Yoshi's air game. He's struggling against the down airs. He's struggling to find some of the confirms. Jesse, on the meanwhile, seems to has really.
Nice dodge.
He seems like he's found his pace, and he's really found like his defensive options as well.
Sure.
Which is just a tough thing to deal with if you're Captain Falcon. You know, Falcon, very momentum-based character. He needs his hits, and if he can't get them, well, it's a tough situation. But
Nice whip.
I mean, he's landing straight hits here, but
and
that
there
up
we
air going to
go.
confirm a 2-stock, a convincing win for Jesse in
Yeah,
that game
absolutely. We got a 1-1.
2. Gio, yeah, we got a 1-1 situation going into the final game of it. And again,
Beautiful.
we're going to a game 3. It's been game 3s nonstop on stream today.
Hey, that's what we've been setting up. Good games on the stream, 100%.
All the time. All right, well, there we go. That's what we're looking for, and hopefully that's what we're going to get going into this next game. Well, obviously, we're getting the game 3, but what I mean to say is hopefully we're going to get more good Smash, because that's what the evening's been so far.
So far, very, very good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gio... Okay, going to Kalos Pokemon League, a little more room. A little more room to run around, little better blast zones off the top, I think. The sign's not quite so good, but, you know, a lot of those kills that Jesse was getting were off the top. So I think Gio was looking to just live a little longer and see if he can't find some answers in his gameplay as he goes in against Jesse in this game 3. Because right now Jesse, he's reclaimed his momentum. He really looks like he seems like he's calling out, he's figuring out the options. But Gio armoring through the down air there with that side B. Maybe that's an option he needs to think about. Even so, Jesse taking again the percentage lead.
Oh, yeah. He knows how to
Trying
get
to
his
call
hits.
out some movement option with a down smash, whiffing it. Or rather,
Nice counterattack on his
Gio spot dodging.
Oh, yeah. Loving to see all the good spot dodging tonight.
Yep.
honestly.
Oh yeah. The footsies games they're happening for sure.
Oh, yeah. They are a mean Yoshi attack.
Lot of, and that's the thing, right? Is because we got a lot of matches between players that have never met in bracket before.
True that.
So these gentlemen, they're trying to figure each other out.
Nice smash on
And that
Gio.
lead, Gio,
Jesse
calling
found
out
that
the
with
poor
his
spacing on Jesse there. That forward smash gonna get him in the lead, but Jesse darn near claiming it right back there. But Gio, successful recovery.
Oh,
Down smash at the
the
ledge,
whip.
gonna call out the get up though. And we have
Very
an
good
even game,
pickup.
folks.
Very good pickup.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Jesse calling out the movement with that down. And that down air is just calling out so many of Gio's options between the second game and this one. But, I think side B, armoring through it, getting him into a punish situation. Now Jesse has to account for the side B whenever he does that down air. He can't just willy-nilly it anymore.
True enough. It's been a good option.
Oof! And very nearly a knee there. We've yet to see a knee from any of the matches that I've observed on stream of Gio. He nearly got it right there, and I'm pretty certain that would have been the stock had he connected it.
Oh, absolutely. That crit is massive.
For a certainty.
Good 1-2. Oh, nice A. Nair. Ooh, good
The up
smashes.
smash.
Good
Jesse
smashes.
living though.
Ooh, good.
Using the
down B.
down B, calling
Oh,
out
the
that
whip.
drift with the up air. Jesse, fantastic little recovery in the lead.
Yes.
And getting the
Getting some
percent as
damage.
well.
One thing
He's
about
looking real
Jesse,
good.
he does not lose his cool, man.
No, and he's proven his ability to adapt right now. And you know what? Adaptation is the name of the game. Adapt or die. That is Smash Brothers. Going high.
Oh, good
Up
up
B,
B.
good call out, a good punish, not getting the kill. Jesse was able to drift to the middle of the stage there. And yeah, that's the thing about Yoshi is that if he recovers high, it's just so hard for most characters to really do anything to punish it.
Ooh, good whips.
Forward air into the
Getting a
into the up
decided
air.
advantage.
But you know
That
it's not over
doesn't
till
mean
it's
Gio's
over.
out.
Gio is not out.
Absolutely
Jesse
not.
is at kill percent. Almost any of Falcon's combos will do the trick here.
True that. Oh,
And indeed, there we go.
There we
It's
go.
a last stock situation.
All right.
A good combo into knee will do it with all that rage on Captain Falcon, but he's got to be so careful. Got it. There's the grab. That's how it starts.
Jesse getting
Nairing out of
that.
it. Nair on Yoshi, a great combo breaker. He's going to have to account for that a little bit. Getting the tilt.
Jesse's just trying to fit something in here.
I think he's
No
content.
steal.
Honestly, Jesse. Oh, no,
Oh,
no, no!
no. Nice recover. Oh, good smash.
Jesse
on
cool
Gio.
as a cucumber. The rest of us freaking out, not knowing how good Yoshi's recovery is. Oh, and the
Another
soft
attentive
knee.
knee.
As far as I'm concerned, this game has become even.
I would say it's the same.
I would say this is dead even. But,
Oh, but
the
the
up, they're
whip
gonna call it
takes
out. Gio's
Fantastic
upsetting
game.
run through the winner's side ends with Jesse. Fantastic game. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff to
All right.
Jesse.
Now we need a Caleb to commentate our match.
As a matter of fact, we do.
He's on that. He's on that.
All right. Next match. Well, first off, to talk to that match a little bit. Congratulations to Jesse clutching it out, making the adaptations. Because honestly, Gio, he was answering back. The armor on that side B really causing some fits, causing some problems for the Yoshi there. But Jesse clutching it out, sticking with the bread and butter combos, not losing his cool, not even on the last stock at high percent. And really showing his steel there, showing the experience from previous tournaments to close that game out. And with that, Gio going into the loser side, along with many, many other monsters. A lot of sharks in the tank right now. Got to be careful where you swim. Meanwhile, in the winner's bracket, Jesse will carry on. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I think he's going to face either the winner of this next match that we have on stream, which will be myself, Toes, or Magnum Dong, depending on who you see the tag, which setup. I believe it'll probably be Magnum Dong on this particular setup here, versus Louvren, who was just on commentary. And that'll be some matches to watch as well. That'll for sure be some matches to watch as well. But running into a commentary shortage situation, so we're gonna hold off for a little bit and see if we can't get Caleb on commentary to commentate this match between the two of us. Hopefully we don't run into too many other matches like this where both of our commentators are on stream, but we'll just have to adjust as we extend through the rest of the commentary, rest of the tournament rather.
These last matchups are all still. Yes, so I'm wondering if soon we should move them all to
Yeah, we're already heading in that direction. Right now it's going to be me and Jacob.
Jesse, go ahead and start calling out. Go ahead and start calling out losers bracket matches for the setups that are on the side and upstairs.
Yeah, right now both sides are taken up.
Would you care to check on Caleb real quick to see how far he is?
They're in
Let's go ahead and do Geo and otherwise on this screen. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get that started.
Geo and otherwise on the big screen.
All right, so contrary to expectation, because of limitations on folks, I think we're going to go ahead and see Geo already in the loser's side against Otherwise. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Otherwise, you could speak a little bit to Otherwise's play style, couldn't you?
Just a little bit. So, all right. Otherwise, all right. We got Gio and Otherwise. Actually, Jacob, I could use a break. I need to use the restroom. I could use a break.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'll cover for you though. Go right ahead.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's all right. So to speak to Otherwise, our resident Bowser main, and a pretty darn good one at that. He is good to the point where honestly his playstyle, I would say, gives most people fits. Bowser just having incredible kill power, perhaps more than most any other character in the game, that ability to make the read and immediately secure the stock after the fact. That said, Gio playing Captain Falcon. Now here's something that's going to make this interesting. Captain Falcon is a character that a lot of people don't have knowledge of. A lot of people are not familiar with the matchup. That is not true of Otherwise. Otherwise is intimately familiar with this matchup, in fact. Having played against my own Falcon many, many times. So I will be interested to see what he does against Gio. To see if the game plan works. What's this? Looking like... it looks like we might have some technical difficulties, some controller malfunctioning. But to carry on with the conversation concerning Otherwise, he's very familiar with Captain Falcon.
He is no stranger whatsoever to Captain Falcon. Very familiar with the setups, very familiar with the fact that, you know, the down throw is going to combo into up air. And honestly, very well equipped with his own tools, knowing what options Bowser has to counteract that. Looks like we're just going to continue the match. I suppose the argument could be made that the match should be reset, seeing as 30 seconds have already been burned, but knowing what we've seen of these two and knowing what I already know of otherwise, this match will not go to time. Otherwise, at the percentage deficit, but dodging a lot of the setups, not getting caught by Captain Falcon's knee combo there. And with the single grab already getting himself back into a situation where the percents are darn near even. That said, he is still at the percentage deficit, but you know what? Gio's got to be careful. But then, otherwise, he has got to be careful too. That forward smash gonna seal the first stock for Gio. Otherwise, making a lot of hard reads here. Playing like he's playing me, which I hope he makes the adjustment in his mind. That is not the case. Captain Falcon, a different beast based on the type of character who plays him. Gio going deep for that dare, but with it. But otherwise, getting that first stock of off of the Gio with his charge down smash, I believe. Getting the trade. Falcon kick, send it otherwise way up at a high percent. It's not over though. Otherwise, trying for the spike. I'm very surprised otherwise didn't go for a suicide side B there. I think, barely making it back. Taking this time on ledge. Trying to read an option. Gio not giving it to him. And the claw. I was wondering when we would see it. Otherwise, getting a little momentum started. He's still for sure in the deficit, but that's changing real fast between a grab and a few call-outs on the air movement from Gio. There. Dash attack. As far as I'm concerned, the percents are dead even for Bowser and Falcon at this point. Dead even. There are many, many options that Bowser has that could kill here. The down B, sour spotting. Patrick not falling for it, not succumbing to the down to the spike. Side B calling out Gio. Gio gonna go off into the blast zone. Patrick showing his experience in the matchup, but barely dying off the top there. Bowser's a big boy. Even stocks. Loving the adaptation I'm seeing from both players so far. Otherwise, in the deficit for percent, but it means very little as we have seen in this kind of matchup. Otherwise, in the percent deficit, trying to find some momentum. The down smash whiffing. Not a bad option, though. Up B, calling it out, but Bowser again, a heavy boy. Gio going deep. Not giving up on the dunk, but not able to call out otherwise his options. Otherwise, trying for the spike. Trying to get his command grab, but whiffing it. Gio privy to Bowser's option. Otherwise, punishing at least with an up tilt. Oh! Another one of those, and Falcon's done for this world. We've got a close game, folks. Last stock, Gio whiffing. Throwing out any moves. I think folks are scared a little bit. I think folks are a little afraid. Opting for grabs. Otherwise, hanging in there, showing his patience. Ooh, but the nair! Getting a little too greedy, making it a little too aggressive on some of his reads. Had otherwise been a little more patient. Opted for an up smash or an up tilt or an up air. Any of the other options, we would have been looking at a very different situation here. We would have been looking at a situation in which, otherwise had the game. But that's okay. You know what? Otherwise, he's adapting. He's learning. He is calling out the options, and I believe in my boy. I think he can get a game. I think he almost darn near had that game. But Gio, making his own adaptations as well. So we'll see how this goes.
I want to see a little more patience from otherwise. I want to see a little bit more willingness to wait and then punish the option after. Not feeling that he has to commit to a forward smash or an option every single time. I think nerves showed a little bit for otherwise. Doing the fire breath in the wrong direction. Getting called out by some of these strings from Gio. 95%. Gio getting called out a little bit off the edge himself. Down smash gonna catch. Patrick committing to the forward air a little early, and he waited just a little bit to see which way Gio was gonna go. He might have been able to land it. And that might have been a stop.
Matt, that was a battle for the ages.
All right.
It really was.
Patrick, otherwise, whiffing that forward air. But the percents, as far as I'm concerned, the situation as far as percents might as well be dead even. Especially now. Like, literally dead even. Oh, well, short-lived, though. Otherwise, choosing to commit to these hard options, wanting the forward smash. But landing that down smash, the drift on Gio, gonna get him dead. Otherwise, needs to be careful, though. He is heavy, but he is at kill percent himself. Getting some percentage. Jabs. Dash attack with him. He's going to live that down beat, though. I think Gio, not used to some of these options, just not killing. Almost any other character in the cast, a lot of these options would be killing a lot sooner. But, otherwise, living, due to Bowser's enormous weight being the heaviest character in the game, by a landslide. Oh, Bowser calling out the options. Not quite getting that next one, though. But the command grab comes in. Patrick, in the percentage lead, making some good reads, filling the mojo a little bit. Commits to forward smash, doesn't get him anywhere. Gio getting the two-piece into the up B. Patrick at the magic percent. Not anymore. And even percent as far as we're concerned. Bowser's hurtbox, I'm convinced, must shrink on his up B, because that was so close. Up smash gonna call out the get up option from the ledge. Otherwise, on his tournament life. But I still believe in the man. And if nothing else, I believe in the character. Bowser can for sure bring it back. 58%, that ain't nothing. Talk to me when you get to 100. That back air gonna get him out of the combo and get him the stock. Dead even, as far as I'm concerned. A few hits from Bowser, and this can come right back around as far as the percentage is concerned. Otherwise, gonna have to play it a little safer, a little more patient. Whiffing the grab twice. Getting that down air. Into the up air. That's netting him some mileage. He's getting places. Dash attack gonna get him a little further. Off the stage. And the down smash. Gonna seal it out. Great games, though. Otherwise, he was making the adaptations. Props to Gio for making it happen, though. And with that said, do we have a collab available for commentary so that me and Louvren can play our match on stream?
Dylan.
But good stuff to otherwise making a good run of it. And the truth of the matter is, Bowser definitely has some great tools, some great equipment to really challenge Captain Falcon. He's not foolproof, though. The matchup, I would say, is closer to even than most people realize. Falcon definitely has some fantastic tools. It's just, I think what really ended up making the difference in that match was that otherwise he was not being patient enough with some of those punishes. Not waiting enough on the ledge option, not waiting to see where the drift on Captain Falcon's up B would go.
We could do E10 and myself or rate.
Would you mind finding out what's going on with Caleb and how close they are? But yeah, otherwise he did well. I think he needs to learn patience on the character Bowser, because the simple fact of the matter is Bowser, he's got his combos, he's got his confirms, Bowser is not a combo fiend character. He's no Wolf, he's no Lucina, that's for sure. He's a patient, you know, get your hits, get your exchanges, call your opponents out on their options, and, you know, get stocks with it. And to do that, you gotta know what your opponent's doing, which takes a little time. You gotta wait a little bit. You gotta see how they react. You gotta see what they do on the ledge. But I think we're gonna go ahead and get our next match on stream, which will be Luvin versus myself, Toes.
Ooh, Luvrin versus Tozers. Ooh, this is gonna be good. All right, Luvrin. Are you? What is your? Jake. Jake, what is your tag?
It's gotta be.
Jake, what is your tag for this? Are you still going Magnum?
Just because the controls are already set up, that's why.
Okay, all right. Just so you know, it's like commentary, but all right.
Yeah. Go ahead and they can play with a separate setup if they want. Yeah. You guys can go ahead and play because these guys have to play differently. So let's keep the matches rolling. So, I'm assuming you may want to actually rock, paper, scissors.
Well, Zach.
Rock, paper, scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and ban Haus.
One of those.
All right. So they're doing the pick and ban. Luvrin and Magnum Dom.
I'm going to ban
Town and City it is. Let's have a look-see here. Ganondorf coming in from the Magnum Dom. That's exciting. I think he's finally realized that the Ganon calls to him. He is like, okay, in all seriousness, Magnum Dom is really good at Ganondorf. The Ganondorf calls to him. He's just too much of a meme to not play Ganondorf against Luvrin's Mega Man. All right, we're coming off with a good start. It's hot and fast. Ooh, gotta watch those projectiles. Gotta watch those projectiles with Mega Man. Very projectile heavy. And okay, all right. See, here's the thing about Ganon, right? Ooh. He may get a lot of damage on him, but he really only needs 3 hits to kill you. And so far, Magnum has gotten 2. Oh, it's just brutal watching it. But Luvrin's Magnum, ooh, and that's the first one. Ooh. Luvrin's, okay, so, yep. These guys have a very long history playing together, so it's really interesting to watch just how they mind game each other. And, well, there was a mind game right there from Luvrin. Ooh. Gosh, Ganondorf just hits so hard. Ooh. And the boot comes out. And the spin to win comes out from Luvrin. Ooh. Okay. Something people underestimate the airs from Ganondorf, and that is one thing that Luvrin really cannot underestimate here. Ooh, and that's another boot. That is a down B from Magnum Dom. Ooh. He's going hard. Magnum Dong is going hard, and we're gonna. Oof. He is the thickness. Ooh. Oh, yeah, nope. That was a good read from Luvrin right there. The neutral air on Ganondorf is also really good. Like, yeah, neutral air covers so many different options. And there it is. Ooh, nope, not quite. There it is. There it is. That was a fiery match, though. And we've got a band of Final Destination and which one? Lilac Cruz. FD and Lilac Cruz. We may never see Lilac Cruz this tournament because everyone hates Lilac. It's just everyone hates it, right? So with that, Smashville. All right. And we've got Liverin breaking out his Greninja. So Greninja is one of his better characters as well. It's the fast and the furious versus the slow and, well, aggressive, right? So what Liverin really has to do this match, he really has got to do it, and he's not succeeding thus far, is not getting hit. he just has to not get hit by the Ganondorf. And oh my gosh. And it just looks like Magnum just has the predictions on Liverin right now. Like, Adam is not doing too well right now. I mean, I like the Greninja pick was really good, but can he pull it off in a tournament setting? Like, he can definitely pull it off in friendlies, but in a tournament setting, no, he's not doing too hot right now. And I don't know about the kill confirms either at this point, right? If he gets him off stage, maybe, but it's looking really rough for Liverin right now. But maybe he can bring it back, right? I mean, if he plays the edge game really, really well, maybe he can bring it back. The key here is to adapt and survive. Something that frogs, I hear, are really good at doing. The grab and the boot. It just looks like it looks like Dong's got his number. Oh, it's rough. It's rough. Is this going to be a 3-0? Maybe. I believe in Liverin. I believe in Liverin to make it not a 3-0. And there it is. And there it is. I believed in him, and he pulled through. Good job, Liverin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. Yep. Good games. Very good games. Smoked. Utterly smoked. That's alright. Liverin, the titular Adam, will forever be a favorite.
Go ahead and plan big screen. Go ahead and plan it right now. You want to play it? No. Yep, totally. It's so I can space. I remind you.
Somebody needs to take out.
Right at the tip of my
Somebody needs to take out Jake so he can be on commentary full time.
Well, you guys are gonna have to actually bring some people who can squarely beat me. Not to say that those people aren't still in bracket. I mean, we're still a ways yet. How far along is winners side? Are we in semis yet? Winners finals? Well, let me have a look. Yeah, but the next match we're going to go ahead and have Jesse and Itan. Some solid players. Itan, pretty darn good in his own right. I would say Jesse usually getting the advantage in their exchanges, from my experience. Usually getting the better of them.
Good luck, man.
Adam, we gotta disconnect your video. Really serious match I had. Sure. Well, I lost it. Okay. You did it. Yes. Oh, yes. Further than I ever got. Usually I get
All right, we're going into game one. It looks like... Ooh, and Tan's sporting the Bowser against Jesse's Yoshi. This will be interesting. We've seen a little bit of this matchup before. Yoshi having the super armor really helps in the air against Bowser, whereas Bowser's forward air and other tools tend to be very difficult to deal with for most of the cast. But that super armor and the double jump for Yoshi really helps him out. And as a matter of fact, Yoshi's really great aerials in general help him out in this matchup, Bowser being such a big target. Bowser having, of course, incredible kill power, some of the best in the game, but you know, Yoshi's not too far afield himself, and unlike Bowser, Yoshi's hitboxes are far stronger. I'm very surprised, astounded actually, that Jesse didn't go out there for the forward air, but the up air going to seal it out. Very surprised Jesse didn't go for the spike there when he had him in that egg situation off stage. Jesse with the stock lead, and growing percentage lead for that matter. Ethan struggling to find answers here, it looks like. That forward smash is a good start, but he's going to need at least like 4 more of those clean before he can bring this game back to even stocks and percent. And he is a ways away from that. He is a ways away. Forward air going to go ahead and give the scratch to Jesse there. Up smash going to go ahead and seal that stock. Yeah, Ethan just struggling to find answers, having a tough time getting away from Jesse's air game, which is just relentlessly hunting him. Not that I think he's necessarily trying to neglect shield, but I think he's just getting called out, to be perfectly honest. Yep, that forward air into up smash has worked wonders for Jesse this entire bracket. It claims him the first game between him and Tan.
Had a controller problem, is that a redo, or just keep it as is?
No. And the fact that he committed and didn't mention it before the game even began. So that's for sure. Match 1 goes to Jesse. Yeah, any controller options that come up, folks, make sure you get that stuff squared away before you go into a full-blown match. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks. What's up, baby? You're as dominant as ever.
Yo, what's up? It was like, oh,
But at any rate, Jesse. Jesse keeping a lot of momentum. He's really tearing through bracket. The question now is like, who's gonna pose a challenge to him? You know, Tan's not out yet, but that first game was looking rough. So we'll just have to see. And now Lubrin's going to spot me on commentary while I'll take a leak.
All right, round 2, people.
just make Smash Go instead of
Doing our bands and our picks.
Oh, that's right. Okay. It's a lot of fun. I love
Yeah, I got like watching it.
All right, we got a Daisy on Ethan. And of course our classic Yoshi for Hisse. FD. Alright. Here we go, people. Hisse not giving any room as per the norm. Going full bore.
I'm working on my second spike.
Got lots of footsies here. Lots of footsies. Trying to steer clear of each other for now. Nice catch on the rash. Good hit on Tant there. Good hit on Tant. Lots of moving around, just trying to find a way to hit each other at this point. Dan seems to have a pretty good idea what he's doing with Daisy. I personally love Daisy. Excellent character. Still just trying to find a way to connect, and Hesse does the smash to the death. That Yoshi cranium is as hard as a rock. More tail whips. Nairs. Very good Nairs. Oh, a lucky pause on Hesse.
It happens, dude.
Hesse definitely staying in there, getting the damage in. Relentless. See what Tan can pull out here. He is trying to find his way around Hesse. Struggling. A whip throw on a Radish. Understandable mistake. Ooh, and a nice rainbow right out of that down B. That is hard to hit with. Oh, rolls into the egg. And an up smash. Oh, SA being absolutely relentless. And we have a Meteor Smash for the finish. SA with a deciding victory. Absolute destruction. Alright, we're going to record this and see what is up next for stream.
Funny, dude, I agree. Like, you got a tournament to win. You gotta take it home, man. I believe in you. Oh, man.
So yeah, it's you versus Furry. And who's just right there right now? That's Caleb. Yeah, I need to go find Caleb. Yeah, that would probably be best. We definitely need to go off the screen. Okay. So we just need to find Caleb. Can somebody go find Caleb? Well, I can do it as well. I know him. I can get him.
But I have also commentary. Alright, so we got Geo setting up on stream right now, waiting for Furry. We need Caleb.
Actually, how far along is losers bracket?
That's what we're doing. Yes, yeah, you and Jesse are next up. So you can play on stream, and we can put Caleb and Geo on another.
It's winners finals. We have to. It's a best of 5 match.
Oh, of course, yeah. But do we want to do another stream for somebody else, such as Geo and Caleb, or do we just want to go straight to that?
Yeah, we can go stream for Geo and Caleb.
Okay. All right, so we're just waiting on Caleb. We will have that match on stream. This is going to be important for me because I am facing whoever wins this match.
Yeah, no, actually there are.
All right. And here comes the man himself. Furry is among us.
Oh, jeez, we're playing on stream.
You are playing on stream. No pressure. Listen to that music.
Honestly, I think I am just very bad. You're going to wreck.
Alright, we're going into stage eliminations. Both playing on GameCube controllers. Alright, alright.
I mean, I could be closer. You know, if it's and they beat me, so just play against my team. That'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting.
Alright. Here we go. Let's see, we got a controller still hooked up over here. Nope, not that one.
Because you went against Doom.
All right. All right. Both of our players and their classic classic characters. Man, apparently I can't speak right now. All right, and we begin. Geo definitely being active. Getting some nice hits in to begin. Caleb's struggling a little, but... Sorry, Furry. A few good hits there. Both players still just trying to figure each other out a little bit. Furry definitely working a little harder on that end. And a nice down smash on Geo. Takes the first stock off Furry very quickly. Those forward Bs, we've seen Geo using those quite a bit more this tournament since the beginning. The up airs are nasty. Good combo on Furry. Trying a finish, get back up on stage. Oh, and right into an up smash. Bomber. Ooh, nice swipe. Avoiding that down A. Or dare, as we like to call it. Good up B on Furry. See if he can take this stock. No! The first crit I believe we have seen all night on the knee. At least on stream. Geo not letting up an inch. Just torture. See if Furry can pull out a nice stock here. Oh, and he gets the down air. Good up B. Geo definitely going for it. Oh, and we get the first stock for Furry. Geo going straight back in. With the throw. Oh, a little bit anticipating there. Geo being very careful, even with his lead. And finishing the round.
Explosively destroyed.
Nice up B finish right there. Final Destination and Lilac have both been banned. Sounds like we got a Battlefield pick here. All right. Let's see how round 2 goes, folks. Round 2. Same 2 character matchup. Alright, round 2, here we go. This is a nice stage for Lucina. I know, having fought her on this map quite a bit. But Furry still taking a little bit to get his feel here. Oh, nice meteor smash. Taking the first stock very quickly. Furry definitely a little nervous here. See if he can pick it back up. Get that aggression going. Nice forward B. Furry just trying to keep up here. Nice smash. Falcon kick. Oh, into an up B. Definitely not letting up. And the up smash to finish. Geo has been showing that move several times tonight. It is a definite good move. Very good edge guard. Good forward B on Furry. But he's got to take a finished stock here. Geo going for it, definitely feeling very comfortable, and Falcon freaking punch for the win.
Like, I know I was wrecked the moment I saw the matchup. Like,
All right.
I know this is done.
It's either going to be your commentator here, Luvern versus Geo next round, or we're going to go straight into winner's semifinals. I'm guessing it's going to be me and Geo, so got to get our second commentator down here. Where's Jacob?
Jakob? I have no clue where he is.
We require him to decide if it's going to be me and Geo or him and Jesse.
Or him and who?
On stream, I mean. Because either I'm taking Geo on a different stream, or it's going to be Jacob and Jesse on the stream.
I know we do all the last one on the stream.
Yeah, I was thinking so too. I mean, me and Geo is going to be pretty good.
We got
So
me and Jacob, we got you and Leo.
I think so.
and Events, and that's it.
Yeah,
Those are the last 6 players.
but I need a commentator, either Caleb or Jacob. So
But we're going to do you and Geo.
okay,
We're going to do you and Geo on stream.
right? Who's commentating?
Jake, once he's done. We need Jake commentating that.
Yeah, we really do.
All right. What's that?
All right, I think that controller's still set up, so you can just step right back up. Just waiting on Jacob here. Just waiting on Jacob. Also known as Magnum Dong or Toes, depending on which screen we're playing on. Alright, we can go ahead and do bands, Geo, since we have the time. Yep. 1, 2, 3, go. Yep. Alright.
Scissors wins every time, man.
I did scissors against Jake. It didn't win.
I'll take a Kalos 3 scissors.
Sorry? Kalos? Okay. I'm going to take out... I need to know what the... Okay, so I'm going to take out Battlefield and Town and City. Alright, so we're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. Still waiting on Jacob. Alright, we have a Jacob for commentating. Woo!
Take a break. Oh!
Exactly, Jake.
Alrighty, so.
why I wanted you
Ooh,
on commentary.
Geo. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. See?
So we got Geo's Captain Falcon against Luvern, and see that's the thing is Luvern, jack of many trades, and potentially a master of one of them sometime in the near future. His Mega Man is competitive. His Greninja is competitive. He's got a decent neutral. His struggle sometimes comes in confirming the kills, but starting off. But Geo going right into his side B shenanigans. Lupin answering back with a grab. Then the down smash. Ooh. Forcing him in the air, but not going out with a fair. Uncharacteristic of Lupin. He's pretty good at forcing the option and then punishing their response to get out of the option. There's the dash attack. Yep, Lupin punishing the landings. And securing a kill. Good stuff to Lupin. Excellent use of the shuriken there. Of Greninja, really forcing the option from Geo there. Geo trying to answer back. Ooh, and finding that dare, impressive. Not a lot of Falcons, and I know not a lot of Falcons would have had the forewithal to go down there and find that down air in that particular spot, really threading the needle. But props to Geo for getting right back in, keeping this game competitive. That said, still at a percentage deficit. But that's changing real quick. But there we go. The counter. Getting Lupin back to the ground safely with a little bit of percent. You see, Lupin's got to watch his own recoveries now. But he's got the tools. Missing that forward air. Maybe a little too soon. Ooh, Falcon kick. Launching Greninja. Yeah, Lupin's going to have to be careful. You know, Greninja being as light as he is, some of these options will kill.
stomp. Getting a lot of damage. Luvrin's at that percent where he's got to be careful. Ooh, but the roll behind forward smash gonna net him that stock instead. The down smash gonna punish him there. And we have an even game. Dead even stocks, dead even percent. But there we go, Luvrin. Getting the advantage. Geo, dash attack, up air, getting him back into that percentage. Dipping pretty low there, but that's okay. Falcon got a decent recovery. Footsies. Luvrin getting that down smash. And the Shadow Walk, gonna punish the attempted dash back and safe play from Geo. Geo punishing the roll-in. Luvrin's got to watch them roll-ins. Geo's reading that. Going deeper this time, avoiding the down air and landing one of his own back on stage. Forward air gonna send Geo way out. Forward air run off the fantastic game. Luvrin clutching it out with that run-off fair off the side of the ledge. Very competitive stuff. And Luvrin, I think, really showing some of the great strengths of Greninja there. The fantastic recovery options, the adaptation to the down air. He realized, okay, you know what? I can't recover as early as I'd like because that down air scopes me out on that first stock. So what does he do? He goes lower, exploiting the full range of Greninja, recovering at a depth so low that if Geo were to go down there and attempt to get a down air, he would find himself going too low to recover. So very intelligent, adaptive play from Luvrin. Really putting on a show with that Greninja.
More adaptive than your match against him, right? Like that was surprising. You just wrecked Luvrin.
Well, the thing about adaptation is that it takes time. And the better the player, the shorter the amount of time it takes to adapt. If you're playing somebody that isn't giving you the space or room to adapt, that's very difficult to contend with. But, I think one of the things that's been kind of the bane of Geo's play tonight has been that he's so good at getting the combos, he's so good at getting the percent, but when it comes to the situations where the stocks really matter, he finds himself often at a struggle to seal them out. Sometimes he lands a good read, sometimes he gets, a good situation, but more often than not, he is struggling to get the kills that he needs. And when he does go for them, he tends to be predictable. That
But
said,
right now, he's getting some serious damage on Luvrin.
yeah, he is, but there we go. Luvrin answering back with a double fair. Beautiful stuff!
Oh my goodness.
And had Luvrin gone off with another fair, I don't think that Geo would have survived it.
Yeah.
That was a phenomenal combo. Geo
Yeah.
answering back, though, and Luvrin definitely at a high enough percent that up B is going to close out that first stock of Luvrin's. So Geo getting the advantage. But Luvrin getting that percentage quickly. Nair gonna really set him off to the other side of the stage. I think Luvrin a little bit surprised by the angle there. Using up, but the jump off ledge being called out by the up B. Fair from the ledge, calling
good.
out the unsafe charging of Geo. I think Luvrin relying a little bit too much for the Ninja Stars for his edge guarding.
And he's relying a little bit too much.
It's
on his
becoming
counters
predictable.
as well.
It's getting him into a little bit of hot water.
Yep.
Had he gone out there for the fair on the high recovery, I think he would have netted that stock already. But
There
up
it
there
is.
gonna punish, poking through the platform. Even stocks. That said, this is not a heavyweight matchup like Bowser versus Yoshi or Ganon or anything like that. This percent matters on Greninja, so Luvrin's got to get back in there. Some down throw to up tilts. He's got to watch
that's
those
rough.
reads. Another one of those, and that stock is gone.
Okay, and he recovers successfully.
If I'm Luvrin, I'm looking to catch him with some up tilts. I'm looking to catch him with some less committal moves than these smash attacks. The smash attacks, they're getting good percent, but he's got to stay alive right now. He's got to.
Oh!
I think that was an unintentional input. I think that was
unintentional.
supposed to be a side B from Geo, getting the Falcon Punch, getting punished for it by Luvrin. I think Luvrin got spooked a little bit.
Luvrin using that amazing recovery to his advantage there.
Ooh, the Nair! Sending him further off. Unable to follow up, though. Luvrin dropping a little too low. Oh, but the Shadow Walk catching Geo off guard. And that fair nearly sending him back off the stage. But the down B going to cover the roll on.
Oh, man.
Luvrin on his last stock of the game. But the percentages are close. Ooh.
Rough.
The forward tilt going to punish that. The down throw going to set up for
He's gotta
Falcon
get out of
shenanigans.
those. He's got to get out of that
Luvren
chain.
at a dangerous percent.
Oh,
Missing the tech.
Missing the tech.
And that tech has been something that Luvren has simply not
Well,
had the time to
historically,
practice.
yeah, historically even, like he's just not as good at the tech.
The tech is definitely something you gotta anticipate it, and that's a matchup
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
familiarity
that's
with. I could get grabbed here off stage.
And
I could end
this
up
is
getting
actually-
spiked into the stage and down into the depths.
Right, and this is actually a testament to Luvren's adaptability, right? Because he hasn't played against Captain Falcon in
A long
a
time.
long time.
Yeah.
So
Ever, I think, in bracket.
exactly, and Gio's a
Against,
Captain
I
Falcon
think
main.
he played against my Falcon once ever in bracket.
Right.
So the fact that he's doing as well as he is in a matchup that he's
it's
not
phenomenal.
particularly familiar with, and there we go. We
And
got
there-
the Mega
there's
Man
the
coming
Mega
out.
Man. Yep.
Mega Man, I think, going to give some advantages. A much heavier character, so the early deaths are not going to be as big of a factor for Luvren.
And Mega
The
Man is
zoning-
not as much of a like. It might be a mix-up that Gio might not be as familiar.
Well, and you know, talking about matchup unfamiliarity, Mega Man is very, he's heavy, but he's floaty.
Yeah.
And so he's really good at getting out a lot of these setups that Captain Falcon has. So honestly,
it's a very good pick.
it's a very solid
And we
pick.
can
A
already
great-
see this right here.
Yeah, no, the percentage showing the difference, the stage positioning showing the difference.
Absolutely.
Luvren barely getting the sour spot of that forward air. Had he gotten the strong hit, that would have been the stock for sure off of Gio. I appreciate the control from Luvren, not sticking with that.
Here though we
with that
see
charge.
Here though we see some of the weakness of Luvren's play. He is not as good at following people off stage.
Well, and it's a
Like,
weakness that he's seeking to remedy.
It's a weakness that he's remedying, but
That down smash, powerful launching power off
yeah.
the top. Gonna
He
take
gets
that
the-
first stock.
Exactly. Yep.
And the Mega Man advantages already showing themselves in a big way. And Luvren playing very aggressive for him.
Yeah,
He definitely, that up smash on the missed tech gonna seal that first stock of Luvren's. He's playing very aggressive though. I'm more used to him using the projectiles, using the zoning tools a little bit in these kind of matchups.
Oh, but he's getting caught in that
Big
combo.
damage coming
Big
out from Gio. He was dead! He was dead!
Oh, and Gio saved him. Oh man.
Luvren
Gio's adapting.
trying to get his bearings a little bit.
Yep. Gio's adapting here. Like. Very good. Very
The
good.
percentages are evening back up. I think Gio is realizing that if he wants to take this match and stay in bracket, he's got to take the fight to Luvren. He's got to come after him.
He's got to be more aggressive than Luvren, right? Luvren is playing really aggressively for his style.
For the character,
And
honestly.
for the character.
But you
it's
know
part
what?
of
It is. It's getting him places.
It is, it really is.
But
It is-
the way to
he
Mega
lives.
Man, the way to Mega Man coming into play there.
Oh, and he lived. Holy crap.
I think getting a little greedy with the read on the forward smash there, hoping for an option from ledge. But the harassment's coming on strong.
There he is.
Another one of those off the stage, and Gio is not going to be making it. Luvren's down air, sending him off stage. Back air.
There
The
it
disc
is.
run on back are going to seal the stock. Gio on his tournament stock here.
Oh man. This is a.
And, it's one of those things where it's like, all right, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Oh, and the
And there
first
it
knee
is.
of the tournament coming out. Even stocks.
The knee of justice.
Last stock, last match.
If there's
let's
anything
see
you
it.
can fall back on, it's the knee of justice.
But Luvren dipping low. Not going to get spiked. Not today, sir.
No. He no.
Taking
He's
a lot
ju-
of percent, but he can still get in this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I believe in Luvren. Oh, but he's taking so much damage right now.
But, with the exception of that knee, like I said earlier, that was the first knee of this entire tournament. Gio has proven that he has a weakness as far as getting his confirms.
And there's
And there we go. The percent
there's the
building
percent.
fast.
It's building up. Yeah.
It's building up fast on Gio. Luvren can when it comes to the war of attrition.
that was good.
When it comes to the war of attrition, you can't count Luvren out. I'm
no,
telling you
you
right,
really
folks,
can't.
you cannot count this man out when it comes to the wars of attrition through projectiles. Calling out his
Very
recovery.
good. Yeah, very good. Oh,
Up B.
Oh,
Oh, a back air there would have
man.
done it. A back air for sure would have done it.
That's the weakness
Oh,
of
and
Luvren's play.
there we go. Even percents. An even game in my mind.
Oh,
The back air! Punishing
there
the,
it is.
punishing the Falcon
Wow.
kick. Gio,
And Gio is
a fantastic run from Gio. Great showing, but excellent adaptation from Louvren.
Absolutely.
You know, mixing him up with the Mega Man pick, punishing that down B with a fantastic back air. Power to Louvren, because you know what?
Absolutely.
That's a situation that Louvren has historically struggled with a lot. He's struggled when he gets in those high pressure situations, last stock, last hit.
Yep.
And right there showing
He pulled
to
it off.
us and to himself, perhaps more importantly, that he's got it. He has the steel to pull it off. He can clutch these games.
He has
He's just
the
got
mega.
he's got to have the confidence in the character. He's got to have the confidence in the options, and he can do it.
Yep.
Great stuff
He
to
absolutely
Louvren,
did.
but
That was a
you know
great
what?
showing.
Great stuff to Gio. Gio had a heck of a run. He played against some phenomenal people, and he made them work for it.
Gio is scary. Gio is absolutely scary.
We need to finish losers on a. Is it losers final right now?
It's me versus Vince, I think.
So winners final needs to happen first. You and me need to play. We need to play, and it's a
All
best
right.
of 5.
Here we go.
All right, so go ahead and get up for
And
some
here we
commentary,
go.
folks.
Now it's Louvren on commentary.
Indeed it is. I need to put my earbuds back and have my adrenaline go down about 80%.
That was a great game. Oh my goodness.
I already
That was a-
really like Gio.
Yeah,
I
no,
wanna- I wanna
hope
play
he
him
comes
some more.
again. Yeah, absolutely. That was an amazing.
Oh,
That was so good. That was so good.
I didn't know if the change up to Mega Man was going to work. I knew that I needed to be a little bit unpredictable if he could read
Right.
Greninja. and
Yeah, yeah,
good.
but like, it was a good call. It was a good call going to Mega Man. It was
Yeah.
a really good call.
Given that I have two that are about equal competitively, it does give me that little bit of edge if I see that somebody's starting to read me. But in a finals like this one, you know, that you can still be adjusted to. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
frankly, that was probably one of my best games in these tournaments so far.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you were playing out of your mind right there.
Yeah.
Like that was a really good showing. That was an amazing show.
Lindsay Sterling. In my ear.
Lindsay Sterling in yours. Okay, fair. Yeah, yeah. No, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Lindsay,
Little
the
bit
secret.
of classical feel, but also the hype, you know, the
Right.
energy.
Yeah, the secret to liver and success is Lindsay Sterling, guys.
Totally. 100%. Looks like I need to take out my controller. I'll be right back.
All right. And here we've got the Magnum, Jake, versus Hesse. Magnum versus Hesse.
This is back
This
to
is
the
good.
first
This
Adam's
is-
House tournament.
Yeah, this is a classic matchup right here.
And
right?
that it is.
Between these two players.
And you remember what happened that time? Hesse was in losers. So we had...
yeah, he was. So this time, Hesse is in losers this time too, right?
No. These
No.
This is winner's bracket. This is
oh
winner's
yeah, geez,
finals.
this
Or
is
semifinals.
Semifinals.
Or
All right,
I believe
okay.
it is technically finals. I can never remember that. We are seeing a lot of attempted exchange, but they are just dancing around each other right now. It's fantastic. Okay, some good hits on Dong. I could just call him Toes. I could call him Jacob. We'll go with Toes.
Well,
He's known as Toes everywhere
You know,
else.
I'm gonna go with Dong
All right,
because
I could call him
that is
Magnum.
that is the moniker. That is the moniker he's chosen for himself.
How about we
here,
go with Magnum, Dong, and Toes?
Yeah, Magnum Toes.
Magnum Toes Dong.
Or
All
never
right.
mind, never mind. We're not gonna go there.
So we are getting a balanced game here.
Yeah, it's very close right now. But again,
Magnum-
like Jesse and
Jesse always can adapt very, very quickly.
And his
Magnum was picking out up
Yoshi.
early on and
there
taking
it
the
is.
kill.
There it is, taking the kill.
He was taking
Right,
it up early on, and then he started picking it back up. I mean Jesse, of course. Hesse.
Yeah.
Oh, good grab. Good grab.
Jesse's, you can never count out the Yoshi,
No.
right? It's
He could seem very down. He could seem very at risk, and he's just going to pull it right back out.
yeah, exactly. And
now what you
Yoshi
think
is
on
just
that?
such an unusual character, right? To
Yoshi, you said?
Yoshi, yeah. Yoshi, well, Jesse too, but
True that.
true that.
True that.
Right. He's a great guy, but here we have Magnum. Still.
Ooh. Attempted smash.
Oh, and there
Okay,
it
the
is.
tail
Okay,
whip
and-
finishes the stop.
And you know it's virtually even. It's virtually even right here.
Gosh, we're gonna have a
But-
best of 5 here.
Are we? Oh, my goodness.
It's
Ugh.
finals.
It-
Semifinals, right? I can never keep track.
This is technically winners finals, and then we go into losers finals, and then the winner of loser bracket, and the winner of winner bracket fight.
Okay. That's right.
I think that's how it goes. Correct me on stream if I'm wrong.
You know, I
Nice
love,
finish on Magnum Dong. We have a decided advantage.
I love the players who came and joined, but they disappointed me in one really big way, and that is they did not take out Jake early on. Come on!
Hey, I'm not even out either. And
I know you're not out.
I mean, I'm in
but,
losers, but I'm about to face Fitz, also known
but
as good feet.
Going out for that.
Yoshi dare, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yoshi
it's
dare.
so painful.
It is painful. It's super good.
Nice meteor on Hesse.
I think that was an input.
That was a whiff.
Mistake. That was,
Absolutely a whiff. Nice.
although
smash
you
on
can
Magnum.
never truly tell with Magnum because
Yeah, that's
sometimes he
true.
thinks he's got the read, but he's playing a really good Ganondorf here.
Oh yeah, I mean, me playing his Ganondorf earlier, you saw
It was he
like-
has fully embraced the Ganon.
He really
and
has.
there it is. That's the
wow,
you know,
a 2-star.
the airs. Okay, so if you look back at this game, watch the airs. Watch the airs on Ganon. Ganon has very unassuming airs compared to the rest of his moves. Everybody looks out for the big smashes
Right.
and the Warlock punch, right?
Mhm.
But it's the neutral air and it's the forward air and
The
it's
up air, too.
back, the up, all the airs.
Pretty much all the airs.
All the airs. Well, the down air, but the rest of the airs, Ganon has really good airs,
He really does.
and that showed in this match.
Mhm.
That absolutely showed. In this
Now, again, this is best out of 5, so if anyone's going to pick the pace back up, it's Hesse. We're still going to be seeing some very good games without a single doubt.
match. Exactly.
Oh, we
Yep.
might. Oh, okay.
I
saw a
could
little
see him. I could
consideration.
see him hovering the Zelda.
Yeah, his Zelda's pretty dang good, but his
It is.
Yoshi is the competitive character.
It is. It absolutely is. And
mean, if he wants to
it's
change it
probably
up,
a good. It's probably a good idea that he sticks to the Yoshi. He probably feels that last
It's
match was
comfortable.
close enough that it was like, okay,
mean, well-
he's probably thinking I can adapt to this.
Right, and you got to consider nice spot dodge. We got to consider the tournament up to point. Hesse has been dominating everyone with Yoshi.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So
it's true.
it's
this is
not only that he's very strong; it's that he's also practicing.
really warmed up on Yoshi.
Absolutely,
Yeah, he's feeling the dinosaur,
absolutely.
and at the moment, well, he's not feeling the dong at the moment because he's
Oh, nice
they're
combo.
even
Nice
percentage right now. Not even magical, just even.
combo. Attempting to bring the Yoshi into a smash.
Yeah,
Oh,
Magnum's
nice
got the
meteor.
edge guard, but
Oh,
and there it is, the forward air. Forward air there. See you later, Nick.
All right. So a nice first stock on Magnum. See if Hesse can pick
man.
this up.
Oh,
with the
what?
shield
Oh, shield break.
First one we've seen all
and
night.
there's the Warlock punch.
Nice.
The magical combo right there.
Trying
Going for the
volcano
random
kick.
up tilt. I think
That might have been a whiff.
That was a whiff.
No, I
That
think he
was
might
a-
be going for it.
Wait, he was going for it? What? Are you sure?
He wants to finish. He wants to take an early stock, I'm pretty sure.
Jake.
Well, he's got a decided advantage.
dong
He can show off a little bit right here.
Well.
Oh,
No, he can't.
and the
No, he can't. He
meteor
can't
on
underestimate
Hesse.
Jesse.
Well, he's
This
going
is
to
a-
stop messing around now. We know that.
Yeah. No, it's
He's
true.
gotta focus.
He was just the
Not-
BM.
I mean, the volcano kick, I gotta say, the volcano kick in this title is actually very good. Pulls you in.
It pulls you in.
If your
You've
opponent
got
is
to
in
get
front
a
of
good
you.
read, though. You've
Oh,
got
yeah.
to get a really
Of
good
course,
read.
as with any large hit. Oh,
Yeah.
nice
Like
dust.
literally anything coming from Ganondorf. Which
Oh,
is,
with the
like, there it is.
smash!
Like, that was...
Ow! But yeah, if your opponent is in front of you with a volcano kick, you might be able to pull them into the vacuum. You might finish it. In fact, I would say that in some ways it's superior to the Warlock Punch. But
I think
it's
Jake
high
has
risk.
got it. I think Jake has got into Jesse's head a little bit.
It's
I think this is
very
what's
likely.
happening here.
It's very likely.
That's
And
I mean,
one thing I know-
playing against Jake, that's what Jake relies on. That's what Magnum Dong relies on here is like getting into his opponent's head. So,
Yes,
but
he does.
but it's still pretty even. It's still pretty
Yeah.
even right here.
If Hesse can
Jesse
take this stock
if Jesse can take
right
this-
about now, it's going to be
Good
pretty
dodge.
even Steven for the last stock.
Yeah,
And if anybody's going to do it, it's Hesse. And I got to say, one thing about Jacob.
there it is.
Yep, nice stock on Hesse.
And
One thing I got to say about Jake, he was mentioning in the previous round, I believe I heard that wits and the high pressure situations are where I struggle, and I absolutely agree.
yeah, but
That
you
is
showed yourself
not where
That's
Jacob
not where
Magnum struggles.
well. No, absolutely not.
He
He
can
actually
keep his
he
cool.
turns it on.
He turns it on more
the-
in stressful situations. That's absolutely
exactly.
right.
So
nice
here,
meteor.
right
on
here,
Hesse.
Jesse has to be really careful because the Magnum's going to come out.
Yes, and he does not slow down. Now, neither does Hesse, but we've just been seeing a lot out of the Magnum. Nice combo! All right, Magnum
close
is in
one.
trouble, just as
He's
we
in
predicted. Hesse is pulling it out, getting it even Stevens.
And he's at the magical percentage, like...
It is anyone. Oh, he is.
It's anyone's.
It's at anyone's match right now. Oh, had he
Oh,
gotten
man.
that smash, it would have been
It
done.
would have been done.
One hit from either party right now. One good hit, and it's done.
Ooh, very good.
Oh, that was such a good attempt
forward air.
on Hesse. Oh! The clutch tail whip.
That was a
That was
great up
incredible.
here. That was a great up
absolutely
here.
incredible. And just as we predicted, Hesse pulls it out with the Yosh. Even though the last match, I mean, you just can't say what to predict in these final matches.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially against with the people we've got here. That was a great match.
That was fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful.
And so they're going on to their third.
This is round 3. Got 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
So we still got at least 2 more matches. Nuts. Absolutely crazy. If I end up in
And
a
we get
5
Lilac
round-
Cruise for I think the first time on stream.
On stream, I believe so.
Yeah. I don't know about the rest of the matches, but I think on stream
Yeah,
it's the
this
first time we've seen
honestly,
Lilac Cruise.
neither of these characters struggle too much on a Lilac Cruise.
No, it's true.
It's mostly projectile users and people with bad aerial attacks.
So
in my opinion.
I'd say Yoshi actually probably has the disadvantage on this
certainly.
particular-
Well, I mean, there's got to
it's
be a
close
reason why
one.
Magnum chose it.
Yeah. It's a
Nice
close
combo.
one, but yeah, it's
Whipping it
definitely
right
going
out.
to be. Good grab. Good eggs.
Be evening it back up.
Ooh.
The eggs,
all
so
right.
annoying.
Oh, absolutely.
Almost got a meteor there.
Jesse.
Jesse is just strutting his stuff right now. He
Absolutely.
got that win. He's trying to keep his momentum without a doubt.
Yep. And he's definitely he's got a lot of damage. He's got a
He
lot
does.
of damage on him.
He does. But we know what it's like to face a Ganondorf.
Gosh.
I was just about to say,
Oh
one
my
strike
goodness,
is all
one
it takes.
strike is all it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice predict. Although on both ends.
But
Hesse just
Magnum
needs one
is
good
just
strike.
yeah. The throw.
Trying to get the edge guard on. Nope, not enough
And
for
you know,
Magnum.
I think he faked him out there.
Yeah, I believe he
That's
did.
what
I
happened
believe he
there.
did.
So it's even.
The
It's even
pressure
again.
is high, but both of these players do extremely good in pressure.
Yep.
Well, I'm a grammar Nazi. I just insulted myself.
Oh, with
nice
that forward air.
mash on Magnum. That
That's gotta
sword,
hurt.
baby. That sword is
and
nasty.
that up air.
Oh, nice predict on Hesse.
Oh gosh. I saw death was staring at him in the
It absolutely was.
like you always do with Ganon. Ooh.
Okay, all right.
And Hesse's in trouble.
Oh no!
He's in trouble here. One
Magnum
good smash.
going for the kill. He
One,
wants
like,
it.
Just like
He
a,
wants
I think
his
a back
blood.
air. I think a back air would just finish Jesse off right now. So he's got to be careful.
Oh yeah.
Good eggs.
Pretty much any decent hit from Magnum right now is.
Well,
it.
and here's the advantage.
Oh,
and Magnum
evening
decides
it
to
right
reset
out. All
it.
right.
He did, like, Magnum decided to reset it right there.
He did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which was not a bad move.
no,
I mean,
no,
they were about
absolutely
even.
not. Yeah.
We know that Hesse needs a little bit more damage for the finish in this kind of a matchup, but
And-
Hesse can get it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a matter of okay with that last stock.
Ooh, one more good
think-
hit
I
and that
think-
shield is gone.
I think Jake got into his head a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
evening out. The damage is evening out.
They get into
Like,
each other's head. Oh, with the
Oh.
smash. We got a 2-1. Magnum on the lead. Hesse with the
lead.
1.
Jesse, take him out. Come on. He needs to be on commentary, dang it.
Furry calling out for the
Getting that $10.
for the defeat
Getting-
of Toes here.
Getting
So
that
he
cash
could be
money.
on commentary. He does have the epic radio voice. I bet I gotta
It's
give
true.
that
It's
to
true.
him.
We gotta have him on commentary now.
It's true. It's true. He's been on commentary a lot tonight. If he takes the win, he gets pneumones.
He does.
He's
He
got a
does.
reason to stay in bracket.
But I mean, like, it just feels bad to take your own money from a tournament. So do the respectful thing and lose.
I don't know what the word respect means.
And yeah, he comes back with he doesn't know what the word respect means. Fair
I
enough.
believe he is not a Klingon.
I don't know. Ganondorf looks kind of like a Klingon.
I mean, fair.
Like, let's be perfectly honest here.
Okay, so he's not a Protoss? Anyway.
Well, he could be Protoss too. Protoss has even longer foreheads, but
Alright, here we go. Round 4. If Magnum takes this one, it is game over.
and it's
For
FD.
He will be going to loser's bracket. He can still come back, of course, and take it again,
Good
which was what happened in earlier tournaments between these two.
Good
And we are
shield.
going for blood, people.
Yeah, man,
We
Oh,
both
that-
want this. We want it bad.
Yep. And
And Hesse is keeping his
Hesse is-
distance, using those eggs.
using those eggs, FD gives him an advantage with the eggs.
That is
Definitely.
absolutely true. Probably why it was chosen.
Yep, absolutely why it was chosen. He's
Oh! Hesse just needs one good hit, and it's done. Oh, attempt with the meteor.
damage. If Hesse can close out this stock, he will be at a real advantage here.
Absolutely. Ooh,
Oh,
good
but
smash.
The down smash. The down smash
Oh,
is just
oh.
so good for Ganondorf. It's just
Magnum is trying so hard to just take an early stock, but he is also in a high-risk situation. I mean, if he uses that rage... Oh, nice dodge!
Good.
With that
spot,
rage...
that spot dodge.
With
Yeah,
that
no,
rage.
the rage is.
Oh!
And
Oh,
there
and he
it
couldn't
is.
DI.
Hesse
That was a
closes out the
close
stock.
DI. Alright, so Hesse with a little bit of an advantage. But again, this is Ganondorf. One hit, it's done.
Yeah,
for this
yeah.
stock.
So Jesse's got to be really careful.
But Hesse is not letting up. He wants it to. And why not? If he's taken out this round, he's done.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
But
I
he
mean,
still got, he
I
still
call
got the
this even.
advantage.
I call this even.
It's it's fairly even. It's even.
Nice hits.
And
That
Ganon,
nair.
Ganon evening out with his nair. The nair on Ganondorf is so good.
It is pain.
It's.
I
very
ought to
good.
know. I was facing it earlier.
No, it's true.
Alright, waiting for that egg to fly by. Once again, Magnum in a high-pressure situation, but... Oh, the
and
smash!
I saw it coming from a mile away right there.
Oh, two
and that's
smashes!
it.
Magnum takes a slight lead.
But Magnum's got so much damage on him.
But that means
Oh,
we're...
and-
Oh,
Not
he
quite,
takes it.
not quite.
DI.
The DI saves the day for him.
Oh,
and there it is.
Nice on Hesse.
Evening it
He
out.
was trying to take that grab. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He
No,
wanted
it's
to
true.
finish
he wanted,
it up.
He wanted to finish it up with that. He would have won it
Oh, he would have taken
with that. With that. grab.
Sacrifice that stock. Not a bad move.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so we are back at evens. Even Stevens.
Hesse's got to be really careful with the spacing on those smashes, right?
Well, they are both just reading each other like nuts.
Oh yeah, they absolutely are.
This is some
Oh.
good shit right here.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Ooh, very good down air. Good up airs.
They are both
he's got him in a-
just nasty in the air.
Oh, that combo from
Nice predict on Magnum.
very.
He's trying to...
It's still
Zone in
even.
there a
It's
little
still
bit.
so even right now.
Yeah, very close. This right now we are at...
Oh, and there it is.
Hesse takes it. Folks, we are at 2-2. We are at 2-2 in finals. This is why finals are awesome.
Semifinals.
Winners finals.
Winners finals. Yeah. I can never keep it straight.
I'm gonna be on Lilac.
It's like I haven't played a tournament before.
It's taken me this long, honestly, to get it down decently
yeah.
well. And
Yeah.
I admit, I could be wrong about the winners finals, because the bracket's still a little foreign to me.
Fair.
I haven't started playing tournaments, folks, professional style, until this year. But I'm a quick study. All right,
It's
as
Yoshi
anticipated,
again, and once again.
got the same matchup.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. At this point, I don't really think that any other matchup would
No,
happen.
I mean, they've been bopping each other back and forth.
Exactly.
All right.
And well, let's
see this, folks.
let's
We
consider
have
Magnum
some-
has fully embraced the Ganon this
Yes,
this tournament.
This tournament,
It's-
absolutely.
I'm actually
Zoning
kind
with
of
those eggs.
surprised. I'm kind of surprised that Magnum has done the Ganon for this long. I mean,
He's
yeah,
so much
he is
better in
warmed
this
up.
title.
He is very good in this title, but like there are still some very glaring
Heresy
weaknesses that
wants
I
it.
thought that Jake would be more concerned about, that Magnum would be a lot more concerned about. But he's been
Yeah,
playing a really
there's-
good Ganon. So
To be honest, having played Magnum many times, Ganon is by far not only the most confident character for his, but the best. The
Oh,
best
absolutely.
competitive. I played against his DK, I played against his Captain Falcon. There was just nothing in comparison to the Ganon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right,
But it's
once
still
again,
even. It's absolutely even.
fantastic match
And
that
it's
could
such
have
a
been a
small.
finish.
It's such
Oh,
a,
nice
there it is.
meteor on Hesse.
And it's
All
such
right.
a small
Map.
It's a small map.
Small
yeah,
map,
it's
absolutely.
a very small map.
All right, one good hit from the Magnum. That's all it takes. But Hesse is trying to get in
that
that
was
damage.
that was definitely an input
Input
mistake.
whiff, yeah, I'd say
Input
so.
whiff.
He's not going for a Magnum, or he doesn't need
Oh.
that for the finish, but that is enough.
That's all
By
you need.
far, no DI in that.
Rough.
Ooh,
God.
going for a smash.
There's just something so satisfying about a Ganon smash.
There really is. There really is. So satisfying. All right,
But those
Magnum is
eggs are coming out.
struggling.
He is
He's
very.
got
he
to
is,
take this out.
And you know what? We can tell right now that it is in fact Yoshi's story.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be it. Ooh, stock
Yeah.
two down.
Ooh, and this is
All right.
this is not.
This is
This
the
is the
last.
game.
This is
This
the
is the
final.
game. One
This
or
is
the other is going to
ultimate
win.
showdown.
Of ultimate destiny. And Yoshi is
And
showing.
Hesse, as usual, not letting up an inch. Oh, we
but it's
we have a shield break and a turnaround wizard punch for show.
Rough, but
Not a
Jesse's still got a massive advantage right now.
He does. He does. Massive advantage on Hesse. Magnum has got to pull it out.
He's got it. You got to pull out all the stops. He's got to pull out all the dongers. And
Good dodge. Good.
oh, that's
There
game.
it
Oh.
is.
And Jesse
Magnum
pulls
is
it out.
taken out bracket. Folks, that was intense.
That was very intense.
I'm on commentary.
All right, yep, he's on commentary again.
All right, Jacob popping in. Also known as Magnum.
That was a fire. That was a fire set right there. The last matchup, not so much, but the rest of the games, those were really good.
I'm
Jesse
glad
gave
somebody
you-
was able to beat me.
Yeah, really. Yeah, now you're on commentary for the rest of the time, right?
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm
Yes,
still
sir.
in bracket. I'm in losers finals. But
Yeah, it's true. You're in losers.
honestly, I'm glad to be on commentary.
What's the link to the stream?
It's twitchtv.providence/Providence Match.
It's going to change the site rate though.
It's going to switch to Citrate, and YouTube is Citrate Gaming.
Yeah, the YouTube channel's already switched over. But yeah, all right. And now we're into the late stage of the game. That was
You're gonna head out.
best of
All
5 right there. Gentlemen, thanks for coming out. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It'll probably be the second to last Saturday of next month. So
Actually, before
When is
before
what?
you leave,
no, that's Thanksgiving is going to be the weekend after that, and we'll just have to adjust for that. Because Thanksgiving is on the Thursday, so we'll adjust as needed. Yeah, basically.
okay, all right, yeah, if you're willing, sure. We're going to take a quick break on stream to get a name.
Sounds good. Alrighty.
Sure, why not?
This is the thing.
And now for a quick interview.
A very quick interview.
So, Gio.
Yeah, on stream.
All right.
On stream, absolutely.
Here we go. Hello, stream.
So this is Gio here. Very good matchups. All right, it'll be a quick interview.
Okay.
I promise. So, all right. So the losing. So, how much? How do you feel about the tournament first off? Like, how did you feel about it overall?
Overall,
Yeah.
like my performance or just how it.
Your performance, how it felt, like the matchups you
I feel pretty decent about it.
You
It's
feel
like,
good?
yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
it would have been nice to win a fourth one because literally not once in a tournament I've done more than 3 and 2, and that's what I was
Okay.
today.
Okay, all right.
I feel pretty good about most of it. Like that
Yeah.
first one, especially. Like you guys had me ranked at like the lowest seed, and then I was
Well, we
playing-
didn't know- we didn't know what it would be, right? Yeah,
And I
yeah.
said like the question on the thing was, how well did you do at the last tournament? And the last tournament I went to, I went 0-2. So
Okay,
I put that
yeah.
down. And then so taking out like the guy that was ranked number 1, like in a pretty fun close matchup. That was good.
Yeah, yeah.
And then yeah, just a few other close ones. Just it was interesting because I got to play like every single one of my games on stream, just hearing like the commentary. One of
Yeah.
the things for sure I noticed was just not being able to find those like confirms and kills. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something I've been working on, but it's tough.
Okay.
Falcon's an interesting character.
Falcon is, yeah, your Falcon was really good. The only other Falcon we've seen is actually from Magnum.
Oh, okay,
From
who's just playing
from
Ganondorf,
Jake.
right?
Yeah, who's been playing the Ganondorf and wrecking everybody with the Ganondorf of all characters, right?
Ganondorf's
Yeah.
the bane of my existence.
Yeah. Oh god. Yes. When it's kind of like he's kind of like a gateway character, right? It's when you've beaten the Ganondorf consistently that you're like this matchup and all of that kind of stuff that you can really say you've gone pro, in a way.
Yeah.
In a way. Okay, so as far as that, does losing usually bother you, and how much did losing bother you in the tournament?
Not so much today because it was a couple like real close down to the wire matchups that I felt pretty good about how I played.
Okay.
Like unless I lose plenty. There are plenty of times when I got to 0-2, so like it wasn't gonna be that hard.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're really like, oh, I just did terrible. Like I could have done better in that matchup. That's when it hit me. But I feel good about how I played today.
Okay, very cool. Let's see. So as far as like your just overall general motivation, would you say you're more motivated by the thought of like winning, like getting the money for the tournament, or by just playing the game and like testing yourself?
Not necessarily, definitely not money, because I've been playing since like April and have not won a dime off this game. So it's definitely just for fun. I just find like the competitive, like the fighting game, like atmosphere, a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So just to drive to win.
Yeah, awesome.
Just because.
Did you find yourself thinking about your opponent at all while you played?
I mean, I guess thinking about what they're doing in the game, but not really.
Not really about they themselves,
Yeah.
right? And how they'd.
Yeah, certainly not. Especially someone that I'm not really familiar with. Like
Sure.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
I've sat down and play like one of like say like the top players like in the state. I'm like, oh, this guy's so and so.
Right.
And that kind of can get in your head sometimes. But like especially when you don't even really know who they are, it's not even a thought in your head. It's just Mega Man or Fox or whoever the hell's on the screen.
Yeah, I gotcha. So as far as that goes, do you think about a strategy beforehand, or do you usually play by instinct? Are you like a pantser, or are you a planner?
I guess a little bit more instinct. It's not just as Captain Falcon. It's kind of just the same game plan regardless. Get in your face, look for the big combos.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess I have my game plan ready to go beforehand. I'm not really. Yeah, just more instinctual, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. So, in this case, then, like, how did the crowd affect you? Do you usually prefer to play in groups, or do you prefer to play alone? Like, what's the stress level for you as far as
Sometimes, yeah,
groups
no, I
goes?
definitely get like a little bit more stress, like and people are watching me, and it was definitely weird. Having someone like commentate, like I could literally hear what the commentators are saying, like as the game's happening. That was definitely kind of a stressful factor. But I think after that first game, like clutching out, managing to win that first one in sort of like an upset victory, I was just I kind of became
sort of
comfortable.
chilled out.
Everyone
Okay.
was like, oh yeah, like to that point, I was like, everyone knows, like sees what I was able to do, and yeah, it was a little bit more chill after that first one, getting that experience behind me.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Let's see. So as far as that goes, are you, as far as your strategy goes, once again, are you willing to incorporate an idea or strategy that is completely different from how you play, or do you prefer to stick with and evolve your own style? Like, again, so you prefer to play instinctual, but is that within a certain boundary, or do you prefer to like expand your style?
I mean, I'm definitely like I'm still kind of newer to it. I'm not like incredible. I'm still kind of learning it, so definitely always open to like any new ideas of different ways to play the character. Just looking for certain things. I'm not sure. That's kind of what Captain Falcon is, though. I feel like the way I play is kind of the heart of how that character is. Just kind of feel like optimizing that style is more what I'm trying to do.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. Would you say you worked hard to get to your skill level?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I just like playing the game.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
you
sure.
know, like it's
like,
very easy.
would you classify yourself as more of a casual player, or are you like serious about it?
I mean, I guess somewhere in the middle, because like,
Okay.
like I am like consistently trying to get better, and that's something like whenever I'm playing, I'm working towards it. But I'm also not like super serious. Just kind of having fun with it, but fun for me is the competitive aspect and trying to get better. Like that is what's fun. So yeah, somewhere in between casual and super serious.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Like if you like suddenly got on fire, right? You know, that would be the moment where you'd be like, I'm getting more serious about it. Like it's at that kind of tipping point. Yeah, I got you. So as far as that goes, do you play like whenever you have time, or do you usually play at the same time every day? Like, is that are you more of a consistency-minded person, or do you just play whenever you feel like it?
I mean, really just when I have time. You know,
Okay.
I'm in school. I got things going on.
Yeah.
So you know, whenever I get the chance, I get a day where I don't really have anything too pressing. It's kind of my go-to free time activity though.
Yeah.
Like I'm either if I'm not doing any work, I'm probably playing some Smash.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So as far as that goes, how do you usually get in the zone for this kind of thing?
I mean, just kind of playing a bunch beforehand. Me and Sully that was here, we just kind of warmed up and played for a couple hours, which is nice because a lot of times I've been coming to tournaments by myself. But I finally got him to come out with me to this one. So yeah, really just playing some games, just getting in the zone.
All right, cool. Because like some people like to listen to music or do that. Sort of thing.
No, I don't even listen to music when I play.
Yeah. You just warm up and that's all. Okay,
Play some
cool.
games, get ready to go.
Yeah. Would you describe? This is going to seem like kind of an out there question, but would you usually describe yourself as like a cooperative person, or do you usually like kind of go your own way? Or are you kind of like a loner kind of thing?
I mean, I guess I do keep to myself.
You do keep to yourself. All right.
I would say. But I can be cooperative.
You can be cooperative.
It definitely can be.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right.
Is that it?
Well, yeah, that was
Okay.
it. Thank you for the interview, man.
Of course.
Yeah, and good to have you here.
Yeah, no, it
I
was
hope
fun.
I hope to see you in the next one.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
As long as I'm free, I will definitely be here. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yeah, good to hear.
Right now it's me versus Vince. We're going to have
All right.
Jacob versus whoever wins this. And we're going to grand final. Gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Is Jesse leaving?
Jesse, no.
Oh, there you are.
He's still here, man. He's here for the bitter end.
All right, cool.
Vince.
Okay, we're gonna do the rest of the interviews at the end.
All right.
Where is Doomed Friend still here?
I think so.
Is he? Okay, cool. Awesome.
And here we are. Losers semifinals. We got Locke versus Louvren.
Yes, too.
Looks like we're heading to Pokemon Stadium 2 for the first game. This is a best of 3. This is the last best of 3 in the entire tournament. Everything after this is losers finals, and then we're heading into grand finals. The winner of this match will play me in losers finals, and the winner of that match will go on to contest with Hesse in grand finals, which will be quite a match indeed.
Oh.
Ooh, and we've got an exciting match for the night.
Yeah, we do. This is gonna be another one in the storied chronology of this entire tournament thus far, and a really interesting matchup of characters. We got Mega Man against Fox. Fox, one of the fastest falling characters in the game, if not the fastest falling character in the game. Incredible control, fantastic tools to punish well in neutral, and some pretty good killing tools as well in the form of his up air and his up smash, and of course his back air. Mega Man, kind of a little more on the zony side, a little more on the projectiles, but being a heavyweight himself.
Still heavy. Like
Still
this is a
very heavy,
matchup.
and still capable of tangoing at close quarters. That said, right now, Louvren finding himself in a tough
focus
situation.
on the zoning, I think.
And see, that's so tough against Fox, because the thing about Fox is he really... Ooh, landing that Nair up smash.
I'd say Fox.
So, Louvren is going to have to always tech when he gets hit by that Nair. Because the Nair sets up for the up smash. What you do is you land the Nair, and then if they miss the tech, it's a free run-up up smash. That's how so many Foxes get their kills that way. So he's got to really be on his tech game if he wants to have a chance. But getting back into the bit I was talking about earlier, Fox, kind of anti-camper a little bit. Kind of really equipped well with a lot of the tools that you need to make people who are playing the zoning game struggle. He's got the reflector shield, so that can spit any projectile you throw at Fox, you can spit it right back in his face if he just reflects it. He's got that fast falling movement. He's got, reasonably irritating projectiles of his own in the form of the laser. Not the best, but, not bad. A great way to tack on a little bit more percent when the opponent is staying too far away. And he's got really good recovery. Like, Fox has phenomenal recovery. So, it's one of those things where with Fox, it really boils down, as it does with many of the spaces. Fantastic, fair to take that stock. It really boils down to kind of punishing their option, like reading what option they're going to use when they approach and calling them out on it. Louvren, calling out that standstill by Locke with a fantastic forward air.
Ooh, and the dance.
Yes.
They're both really... The dance is
Locke
really good
committing
right
a little
now.
too hard to that charged up smash.
Yep.
And in the back air, Louvren got to watch out. He's for sure at kill percent. I'm surprised he didn't go for the down air there. Usually a very great disjointed option to edge guard people when they go low, which of course is a popular option for spacies. But he didn't. So I think a little bit of adaptation, attempting to be unfolded by Adam here, or Louvren rather, as he plays against Locke, but Locke locking away that next that next stock.
Locking that stock.
And
Stocking
working
that lock.
Well,
Well, yeah.
well, for those of us who prefer the spoon-raised version, okay, Locke. Waiting for the option there. That was very interesting. I wonder what he was expecting. I'm kind of surprised Locke didn't go for an up tilt there.
Yeah.
But at any rate,
I mean, at this point, tournament fatigue might be setting in a little bit.
yeah, and that's a very real thing. As somebody who's made it into the late bracket of many a tournament, I can say for a certainty that tournament fatigue is a very real thing.
That was a great parry. But
Locke going for the read on that forward
capitalization
smash.
on that parry.
Yeah, they're footsying a little bit. They're footsying for sure. I think Louvren trying to catch Locke coming in, landing unsafely. Ooh, and the reflector
That was
doing
a
its
great,
job.
And Locke is showing his adaptive nature right here.
Well, and this is really where I think Locke oh goodness gracious.
Ooh.
And just a showcasing how good Fox's recovery really is right there.
Yeah.
Yep, reflector. Yep, and Locke catching him out with the up air.
Yep.
I think the thing, and this is the thing about playing later in bracket, right? Is you have a certain play style that just works against so many of the people you run into in the tournament, until you meet that one person who's adaptive enough that it doesn't work against them.
Yep.
And
that's where your focus needs to be, not on your style, but on your adaptiveness.
Exactly. And that's where it gets really, really interesting. And sometimes, a character switch is the answer, I think. Sometimes in those situations where it's like you're because I've seen that happen before. You get into that situation where you're late in the bracket, you're playing against a character whose style just is really hard to deal with, and maybe your character just doesn't really have the tools to counteract it. Maybe that's what Adam's thinking right now. Maybe it's like, what? For the weight, for all the projectiles that Mega Man has, he's a little slow. He's a little on the slow side in the air, he's a little on the slow slide running around. Fox, he's really fast. But Louvren opting to stick with No, a switch. He's
Ooh,
going
a switch to
Greninja.
Greninja. Ooh.
You know, a faster character,
Okay,
not as fast as
alright.
Fox.
No, not as
but
fast
a much
as Fox,
faster
but much
faller than
faster
Mega Man.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is gonna a lot of this, how this goes is gonna depend on who can call out the other better
Yeah.
for unsafe options.
And at the moment, the initial thing is Locke is calling out.
It becomes the question: can Louvren beat Locke at his own game?
Yep.
That really is the question of the situation here.
And at the moment, it doesn't look too good for Lutheran. Not
Yep.
on this first stock, anyway.
But it's not over yet. He hasn't lost the
It's
stock.
never over. Until it's over.
There's for sure still hope for Louvren to figure out what's going on. I think he needs to slow the pace down a little bit. You know, take his time. Yeah, exactly. Throw out some nairs, the
very good.
log, hitting Locke there. Oh, but the up smash.
Yeah, the up smash.
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you gotta adjust a little bit. I think for Louvren, a few more grabs, a few less reads.
And well, for Lutheran, he relies on the reads. He relies on the reads a lot.
He
So
does,
he's
but
gotta-
and the thing is, his reads are good enough.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, most of the time they're good enough.
But Locke is somebody
is
who's
so good.
and he's safe.
He's-
I think that's
yeah,
the
exactly,
big thing
yeah.
with Locke is he's safe.
Yeah.
He will not put himself in a situation that is too risky. And the
Yeah.
thing is,
And Livren
even
is
in
used to
matchups that
people
he's
who
not
play
familiar with, he I think was not ready for Gio's Falcon. But look at him now. You know,
Yeah,
he's on the cusp of going into losers finals, maybe even grands, depending on how much momentum he can keep up here.
That was
and
a
the thing
risky
is,
counter.
and the thing is, yep, and the up smash gonna and Louvren on his tournament stock. This is where the nerves set in, right? And Locke just riding the wave of momentum, just extending his combo well into the heavens. Oh my goodness! And an up B. Call it disrespectful, call it styling, call it whatever you want, but it's flustering Louvren real bad.
Yep.
Yeah, and Louvren now at that percent where an up air will do it, a charged up smash will do it,
So sure about that
a
counter.
back air will do it. But call him
okay,
out, call him out with
yeah,
an F
there it
smash.
is.
Louvren retaining, but the F smash. A solid showing from Louvren, making it to 4th place in this tournament, which could arguably be said to be one of the most competitive tournaments we've had to date.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, so really a good showing for Louvren.
Absolutely.
Excellent work on his part. I think there's the matchup unfamiliarity showing a little bit there. I'm not familiar with a Fox in general, but also really not familiar with a Fox of Locke's level.
Yeah, and here's another weakness in Livren's style, right? Livren has mains, he doesn't have a main, right? He doesn't
Jack
have
of all
one.
trades, master of none.
Yeah, exactly. He's a jack of all trades character. It's good for getting him high up in tournaments. It's not good enough for him to break up that last bit.
As someone
He needs to
who's
focus
a bit
on
of a
one
jack of all
character.
trades myself, as somebody who plays a couple of different characters myself, I will say that there is a place for it. You know,
Oh, yeah,
I
there's
criticize
absolutely.
the switching of characters a lot, but there is a place for it. There is a time when changing the character is just the better answer. Sometimes some of the characters have just better tools to deal with certain pressure than others. And when that's the situation, sometimes the switch is the right move. But all that to say, I believe I have somewhere I need to be at the moment.
Absolutely,
so I will be back on commentary, or I will be not back on commentary. So
One of the
we'll
two.
see.
Yeah, we'll
Alright.
see. All right.
I'm gonna go and grab my controller real quick.
We're on losers finals. You can, right? Losers finals.
You got me out.
Yeah, no, it means like already fought it. Yes, yes. I just finished. You will. Is that what you wanted to watch? Two. What are you They're bonding with my brother. They don't call it.
Folks are just waiting for Magnum to get back.
Hey, 1-2 ball.
We have some dabbing going on in the room over here.
Your body language has changed a lot.
Well, I mean,
greatest tactic.
Also, to be very safe, I had the opportunity to kill that.
No way! I will. You know what?
The question is,
No! The robot lives! I killed the robot. No!
All right, Jacob has returned.
The robot looks like a big alligator.
Ready. It's a 4-round match. Losers finals, people. Here we go.
yes,
Alright, rock, paper, scissors, I guess.
No!
This one of the gentlemen. What do you think?
This robot has feelings.
All right, we've gone with Gentlemen's. Battlefield has been selected. We're going to go with a Corneria skinned Battlefield.
the original Star Wars song.
I do. I do need to do that. This is Haus, which mine is over there.
Don't forget to change your name. All right, we have got a Ganondorf versus Fox.
No!
Not the first time we've seen this matchup in stream. The time has come, people. The winner of this faces off against the Hesse. Oh, nice hits on Magnum. Trying to shine. Locke trying to get those hits in. Very much struggling against Magnum's defenses. But we have got some good hits on Locke. He's got advantage on damage right now, but we all know what that means against the Ganon. Not much.
No, I'm not.
Good hit. Good hit on Magnum.
Bob's in first place when you start getting. Oh, wait, he killed the
Feel like this is just starting. Already very intense. Almost a shield break right there. If anyone's going to get a shield break, it's Ganon. Locke definitely not letting up. Wanting that blood. Wanting that blood. And we get the first stock down. Locke taking the advantage. All we need is one shot from Magnum to get that stock. He wanted it. He wants it very bad. But if we know one thing about Locke, he likes to keep his distance, likes to stay safe. He's not going to get tagged very easily. Over those combos. Very nice combos on Locke. Not letting up, getting 97 damage before even being taken out. We'll see who even takes it, and Locke gets a fist to the cranium.
Keep firing.
All right. Oh, nice smash.
Yes, kill Rob. Kill Rob. This robot cannot thank you.
Oh, nice smash on Locke. Taking that second stock. I saw what Magnum was up to there. I saw it. He wanted to take down that disadvantage of damage. You saw it. Going for the grab. Locke reading him very well. Those combos are just nasty. I don't know. I just faced him to the face. I know I do not have the speed of Locke right now. Back in the day, maybe. But his speed is a force to be reckoned with, to say the least. Nice up B on Magnum there. Ooh, good dodge. Oh, almost taking the smash to the kisser. That definitely would have been a stock. Magnum trying to play it safe, trying not to lose that last stock. Definitely going for everything he can. Oh, and a nice stop on the 4B there. That was fantastic. Always wanted to stop a recovery with that on Mega Man with the down A. Ooh, nasty. He catches the ledge by the skin of his teeth. Not sure, but Locke might have given that to him. Probably not. Going for the kill. Locke wants it. He knows he can take it anytime he wants. Oh my, and a massive turnaround from Magnum Dong.
Right on the tip.
Oh my. That was not expected, but also not expected. Ganon can turn it around.
Let's ban.
What do you man say? Yeah.
So, Magnum is saying he bans Fox. That doesn't seem to be within the rules. We are starting to accumulate an audience, but there's still some friendlies going off on the sides. I, for one, feel very insulted. These games are too good to be missed, people. Alright, we got the same combo coming in. Fox versus Ganondorf. And here we go. You know what I'm referencing? Extra points. Dancing around each other, trying to... Okay, we got Locke taking those combos. This is a classic Locke. Very classic Locke. He's in for blood. 93 without a single hit from Magnum, and there we go. 2 nice hits from Magnum. That's almost all he needs. But Locke has definitely taken a lot of damage out so far. Given a lot of damage out, sorry. Alright, Magnum is trying to keep it safe, not get stuck in those combos again. For sure. Getting a nice up B. The grabs for the shields. Oh, and trying for the smash, but as always, Locke stays very safe. Good jumps. Turn the wrong direction. Happens to the best of us. Toadstool hops. Oh, nice dodge, followed by a neutral A. We are just dancing around each other, and a nice smash on the Magnum. Very good finish. And Locke wants it. He wants it bad. He gets a shield break and a showy finish. And we've got it evened out. Even Stevens, folks. Here we go. Let's just start this match right on over again. And already it's looking a little different than the last one, don't you think? Maybe not by much. Locke just creaming with those combos. They are nasty. They are terrible. They are frightening. Magnum trying to get those hits in. All he needs is a few. That's all Ganon needs. But Locke knows how to avoid. He can read his opponent. Good smashes. Oh, almost a finish there, but not quite. Good smack on Magnum. Neither person is giving an inch. They both want this. They want it bad. Ganon showing his weight. Very heavy, if I do say so. Very nice counter strike. Oh, dodging those smashes by the skin of one's toothies. Making his decision. And a whiff. For stock 2, we've got a whiff. Ow. Ow. Alright. Magnum can still take this stock nice and easy peasy quickie. I have no idea what that just was. He wants it. He's trying to ease in for it. Just get one good hit in. He's got that stock. Meanwhile, Locke just picking away at him, getting that damage up. Decided advantage. And there go the platforms. Oh, with the nair. Ouchie, wadwas. All right, so here we go again, guys. 1-1. 1 freaking 1.
As much as I love to
So right now, there's a stream playing on a phone in front of me, and I'm hearing myself on the phone a few moments after I said what I said, and I gotta say, it's kind of awkward. Anyhow, we have a change. We have a change in character selection here. Magnum is going for the Bowser.
I'm sorry, that was.
I don't know the last time I've even seen Magnum's Bowser, but there has got to be a very good reason why he's picking this. There's one thing I know about Magnum. He doesn't do anything competitively without a very good reason. So let's see what he pulls out. And just as always, Locke just taking those hits. We got a grab. It was a very good grab.
Every game I lose.
Magnum just trying to fit right into that Bowser-sized glove. Nice down, up B rather. Ooh, evening out the damage. And, oh my, a sacrifice. We have started afresh, folks. But so far, this is looking very different. Locke is having a little trouble figuring out what to do about this. And recovery. Okay, I didn't think that was whiffed, but I was a little concerned. The grabs. The combos. Ugh. Got a little hit off there. Just like with Ganon, all we need is a few hits, and it evens it right back out, but he's losing ground. Losing ground, something fierce here. Magnum trying to find a solution for this combo wombo. Yeah, I know that was in reverse. Don't look at me. Oh, the meteors. Oh, and a few good hits, and it's leveling it right back out here. Good throws. Oh, and a whiff. Oh, recovery. Oh! Guys, we got 3 matches in 1.
What a game!
We got some taunts going out here.
Oh no, we're recording. It's on screen. Save it. This is ridiculous.
I'm still hearing myself on the phone. It's really awkward.
Yeah.
Guys, I can hear myself on the phone right there. It's really weird. All right. Already this third stock is looking very different. We've got a lot more exchange going on. Oh, nice up Bs. That's really giving Locke something to deal with. A little bit of spamming, but it's working. Really? Oh my goodness! Sumo hit! And we now have... Okay, what is the score now, gentlemen?
2-1.
2-1. Magnum in the lead.
Adam, this is a classic Panther versus Planer matchup, right? Like, that's what this is.
I don't even know what that means.
Jake is the Panther, flying by the seat of his pants.
Okay.
Right? You've never seen this Bowser.
No, not really. Not in competitive. That was the
Versus
first time
Vince,
we've
who's
seen
got it,
Bowser
like-
competitive from
Versus
Magnum.
Vince, who's got it down to a science.
True, true. And what were you just saying about Jack's of all trades?
Got him.
All right, what we got going here? I didn't think Incineroar was going to be the pick. I really didn't. Wait, what? What?
Oh, wait, what?
A Ganon versus a Kong Dong.
Go one of 2 ways. Wait, what's happening?
All right, I think this is, I'm not sure if this is a little bit of happy-go-lucky or if we're just really some kind of weird serious that I just don't recognize. But
This is his kingdom come. This is his magnum dog.
they are trying to go for blood here, folks. They want it. They want it bad. So far, Dong definitely having the advantage. At least in damage. But both of these characters are a few hits dead. And we have good hits, evening it out, leveling it right back out immediately. Fantastic stuff. Seeing that Locke knows exactly what he's doing with a Ganon. Almost breaking that shield. That's a good up B. I rarely see a Donkey Kong. That was a nice parry on Locke. Nice! Nice meteor on the Dong. And a finish with the back air. Fan-freaking-tastic. You got a charge punch on the Dong. Good dodge. Very good dodge just a moment ago. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, so much dodging. I just don't... I'm so nervous. I don't know what to expect. Oh, not even finished. Oh, but he takes it with the edge guard. I wanted to see that punch go out, folks. I really did. Oh, going for blood. They want it. They want it so bad. Oh, both of them just going for that quick stock. But they have characters that are definitely capable of it. That's what I got to start doing with Mega Man, is the edge guarding with that down A. It's amazing. Meteor smashes are the bomb. Nice! Leveling it right back out again. This is anyone's game. I know, it's not lat stock yet, but still. Anyone's stock. Let's put it that way. Oh! Those tilt attacks on the Ganon. Oh! Nice response on the part of Locke. Absolutely anyone's game. Ooh, nice dodging. Oh, and the clap for Alaska.
He clapped for Alaska.
All right.
He clapped for the dog.
I think we're definitely seeing this punch come out. Oh, and we have a shield break, folks. Is this the end? This is the end! Oh!
So sick.
All right, well, that was a fun match. Now let's see what the final match
What are you
brings.
guys doing? That's what it is. It's art.
Ugh.
21st century interpretive dance.
My right ear.
No, that's not it.
Oh, wow. I love this
Looks like we had a mispick here. We're going back to select the stage again. All right, we're at Kalos Pokemon League. What are the characters going to be now? That is the question. I believe they are deliberating among themselves, between themselves. All right, so Locke is going Ganon again. What? What is this? Okay.
I almost pressed start.
All right. More heavy hitting coming. These heavy hitting matches, man. Two heavies. They're intense.
It's like they're like, I don't know what other color.
All right, let's see what we got here, folks. 20 damage right off. 23 damage. You gotta love the heavy hitters. That damage comes right on out. Nice response with the up B. Immediately coming out. That is a great response when you are turned around. I gotta say. Excellent. Oh, and an excellent dodge on Magnum. Trying to get the finish. Whiffing it a little bit. Oh, but it works in the end. A little bit of a psych out, if I'm not mistaken. Nice hits on Magnum. Oh, and the Warlock kick. Kung Fu kick. Oh, the sumo hit. Oh, he wants the blood. He wants it all. Trying to go for another smash. All right, is Locke going to take this before he is taken out himself? It is a question that we are all asking at this point. Oh, it's so intense. Nice finish on Locke. Das Foot indeed. All right, Locke is definitely pulling it back out. He wants it. He wants it bad. And Magnum really wanted to get those edge guards, but Locke knows what he's up to. And the combos. And look at this, Locke evening it right back out. This is so intense, folks. It's so intense. Oh! I don't even have anything to say. It's so much to take in all at once. All right. Good edge guarding, but not quite there. That up B, man, it's tough to deal with. Dust foot fails, and up B doesn't. Flame down. Oh, and the Warlock kick. Dust kick. Nice. All right, Locke takes it. If there's anything we know about Locke, he can get that damage back up.
What?
Wow. All I have to say is wow. I knew Magnum would do that sort of thing eventually. In the losers finals,
What the heck are you guys doing?
no.
What needs to be done?
No, I just really wanted to be on commentary, actually.
What? He wants to commentate. But I'm having so much fun.
We can commentate together.
Oh my goodness.
Team. Here, let me get a chair.
All right, I'm gonna record it.
Oh my goodness.
I got several, actually. I got like 7. Mostly my friends, not on Facebook. I think we have a total of 10 at one point.
Alrighty, folks.
The message was sent and delivered.
And that's really all that matters, mate. That's really all that matters.
You know, I gotta say, I did not anticipate that we were gonna have tournament OGs finishing out this one.
I have to admit, neither did I.
We had a lot of good skill here today.
We
It's too
did.
bad
We
Chico
really
couldn't
did.
come.
It's a shame Chico couldn't come, but I would still say this was probably the highest skill cap tournament we've had so far.
Oh yeah, I'm even leveling up
And-
myself.
Well, no, and that's how it goes. You play people who are better than you, and you improve. Honestly, I'm so excited for next month.
Oh.
I'm so excited for like once the actual like the rest of the scene finds out and like starts
Yep.
attending.
Yep.
Because they're gonna be all over this.
I gotta like, for me, the fight with Gio. I did not think I had that in me. I saw.
Well, and you know what? You proved yourself wrong. and the thing is, we
Not
got it
today,
recorded.
anyways.
Not and the nice thing about like the fact that we finally got the YouTube stream up is as soon as this tournament is over, all the matches that were streamed are going to be accessible on YouTube. Every single one. So that means the matches that you had later in bracket against Gio, that's on stream. You can go back and like. For me, I know whenever I watch old matches that I've played, like I always go back into the mentality of. What was I thinking at that moment? And sometimes I'm disappointed because I look back at certain moments, like some of the ones we just saw on stream,
Yeah.
and I realize that thinking is not the is not the word for what was going on.
It definitely was not.
Okay,
but you know
so
what?
for those of you who've seen
Those
Mission
last couple
Impossible, I
matches
believe it's 4. Did you thinking? You thought they were thinking?
So we've got Locke, perhaps the most expected person to win the tournament. Facing up against Jesse. And here's the thing, right? The last time these two played, it was Locke's Fox versus Jesse's Yoshi, I believe. It was pretty dominant. I'm gonna be honest. It was pretty darn one-sided. Locke really gave Jesse a beating.
Yeah.
And you know, Jesse has really proven his steel. He's clutched his way through multiple game 5s, multiple last game 3 situations to reach this point in winners finals, winners side grand finals. So he is certainly poised to take it. But the question I'm asking now is, can he adapt to Locke's safe pressure style that he has with Fox? Or perhaps, you know, who knows? Maybe Locke will feel inventive as he was when the match we just played. But we see the Fox coming out already, and the Yoshi that is gotten so much mileage for Jesse tonight. Really gotten him.
He has not abandoned his Yoshi, and it has served him well.
We've got some Peanut Gallery sing-song going on in the backdrop, starting out some lasers. And here's the thing, we were talking about it a little bit after my own match with Jesse. The thing about Fox is he's such a fast-falling character.
True.
And because of that, he can catch Yoshi in the air, but golly, Jesse opening up with a lot of magical percent on Locke.
What he's doing to Locke right now is what Locke does to everyone else.
Narrowing out of a lot of combos. Locke,
Even going for a finish.
But Locke, he's tacking on a little. He's at kill percent.
He is.
Oh my gosh, that was. We have a word for that, and it's called custom combos. A little bit of explosion going on in the backdrop as old friends reunite. Locke whittling his way back. You know, Jesse got some really impressive hits. Look at that. And now Jesse's at kill percent.
I see this happen so often in these high-level matches when you're in kill percent. Sorry, your opponent is in kill percent. So you start changing what you're doing just a little bit, but that gives your opponent the time to start whittling you down.
And there we go, Jesse. Not trying to rely on that down air that, again, has got him so much mileage in so many matches. It got him great mileage against me.
True that.
But getting punished for it. The speed of Fox.
Yes.
Quick enough that you can't just spam that move. It's not a catch-all, as it is in so many other matchups. But the up smash.
Nice tag.
You know, an up smash of his own to take Locke's first stock and answer fire.
Absolutely.
With fire.
I answer fire with Arthur. Thank you very much.
Arthur.
That was insane.
Just make sure that you don't... Never mind. Anyways, all that to say, we've got a very close match.
We do.
It looks like Jesse has made some adaptation since the last time these two played, and already I can see him changing his style at the very moment.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's great about Jesse. He doesn't keep doing the same thing. He always switches it up.
Yeah, he's quite good at it. That said, coming back in with more down airs, doing them at a lower altitude though.
True.
Trying to do them in such a way that it'll catch Locke off guard.
Ooh, it'll
and
time it.
indeed it has.
Oh, nice meteor.
Yeah, landing that fair into up air, that is patented. In fact, it's so good. Jesse lands it so much that I think it might even be true. It's possible you could air dodge out of it, but I don't know. It doesn't look like
Nice
it when
shield.
Jesse lands it. Okay. Jesse,
Oh,
the up
nice
smash not quite gonna take
Not
it.
quite. Oh, and
And that down B not quite gonna take it. Goodness gracious. Blow for blow here.
Yeah.
But the down air gonna take it off the top. Some wonky hitboxes on that. You know, there's so many hitboxes on the down air, and each one of them sends you at a different angle. One of them sends you down, but at the very end, like the late hits, actually send you up. So I think that caught Locke off guard.
True that.
He's taking his time,
there's
trying to get
another
the percentage to where he knows that up smash will kill, because simple truth of the matter, or back air.
there we go.
Back air will do it as well.
That's
Because
pretty
honestly,
close.
up smash is really going to get Locke a lot of mileage here. It is a tool that Fox has that I think is a good answer to Yoshi's drift and down airs, as well as forward airs.
Fair enough.
Locke using the lasers, trying to get Jesse to approach him a little bit.
Yep.
That was not safe, lasering at the edge like that. Very aggressive.
There's another thing I've got to mention about both of these players. Their shields, dodges, strafes, very, very solid.
Very impressive.
Particularly the shields, in my opinion.
And I think another thing that's impressive about the two of them, just the knowledge. Just the knowledge to know, especially on Locke, but also Jesse does it too, on when it's safe to go in and when it's not.
Yes.
You know, two very fast characters with great frame data and incredibly quick moves. And they just have such an intimate knowledge. Yeah, it really is the deadly dance. It's like boxing.
Oh!
Look at that.
Almost.
And as I speak about it, both of them trading blows because the timing is
Oh,
so precise.
nice
But
smash on Hesse.
punishing the get up with a forward smash, sending Locke far off the side. But you know what? I would say Locke was on the right track. A few reckless moves, a little bit ambitious with some of his charge smash attacks, a little bit ambitious with some of his aerials. But for the most part, he was very safe. Honestly.
Yeah. To be fair, both of them were trying some charge smashes from time to time. And they usually were pretty safe. I mean, they were getting aerial dodged around the up smash. They both had time to recover. There wasn't a whole
And
lot of
something about these two is they actually both. Here's the thing: both of these players actually have, for lack of a better description, fantastic. Well, I wouldn't say reads necessarily. Between the two, I would say Jesse has the better reads.
Yes,
but here's
Jesse's
the thing.
a main character.
And I would say, but the thing is, Locke, the way he plays Fox, makes it feel like he's reading you.
Yes.
Because he progressively cuts off the options of whatever character he's facing
so
well that all of a sudden it feels like you can only pick the one option that he knows you're going to pick.
Right. And he
so
forces you into that corner.
Exactly. He really is the master outboxer with his Fox. Hold on the shield a little too long. Down air going to poke through. That's a lot of hits to parry.
And it is.
Punishing. There we go. That's what I'd like to see. A few more grabs. And something else I think Locke knows, but only uses sometimes, is the fact that he's got some... He has some very good... using the side B. Punishing... showing Jesse, hey, you know what? I understand you've got that drift back on your down air. That's not safe. If you don't shield immediately, I'm going to be punishing that with side B, which I think is a creative response.
Oh, very nice.
All those hits, and Jesse lands 2, and the percent is even.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but the back air, and again that side B giving Locke some mileage, honestly.
True. We'll sing very safe. And
getting the kill. All right.
Very
so Jesse,
nice.
and the thing is, I mean, of course he can block it, right? Of course he can shield it. But assuming a situation where Locke, down smash going to take it, I think Locke being a little too aggressive with that high of a percent. I would say, it's one of those things. Oh, hello, and Locke getting a little bit of shield poke himself.
Yep.
Ooh, and mixing up on the shield with that up tilt. Locke, he's decoding Yoshi a little bit. He's decoding the character. He's remembering how to counteract some of these options.
Yeah.
Oh, but that downer going to call out the early frame data on the side B. Yeah, and it's dead even. Very, very competitive games we have here.
Absolutely.
Oh.
This is why the Adams Hawk.
I think another thing that Locke hasn't quite got, something he hasn't quite figured out yet, is he hasn't figured out how high to jump against Yoshi yet. Like that Shine Stall.
Ooh, nice.
I appreciate the Shine Stall taking the time.
Oh!
He's got to
nice finish on his.
He's got to be a little more careful, realizing that like Yoshi's got some range on these moves.
Locke
there we go.
Trying to take it back.
Excellent down
He
tilt to
wants
punish
it.
the option out of shield from Jesse. There we go,
Oh,
and that
and there we
nair. Jesse missing the tech on that nair.
Right back
Up smash
out.
sending him to the heavens.
Locke
And we've got
showing
dead.
that SA, in fact, doesn't always take the damage out before he gets taken out. But a few nairs and Yoshi has that damage.
Yeah, Yoshi. I think one of the things that makes Yoshi so scary among the top tier characters in the game is just how incredibly fast his attacks are, coupled with how good his aerial movement is. You know, there's not a lot of characters that can beat some of these options Yoshi's throwing out.
True that. SA wants it. He wants it bad. He's taking it. Some
But
good moves on Locke, though. He
I'm
can always take
surprised.
it
I'm
back.
astounded Locke didn't grab there. Opting for jabs instead.
Oh.
Dangerous air game from Locke here.
Absolutely.
Pairing
Too
one hit,
much
but that's...
fair. Oh, and the tail whip for the win.
Yeah,
SA takes round two.
and Jesse is poised to take the tournament right now.
He is absolutely poised.
He is very close.
Can you hear us?
A little bit of echo coming back from the setup.
Yeah.
So it's FD isn't doing it. It's one of those things where I still think Fox can do it. I still think that Fox has the power to do it. But you know what? It's and we are seeing the character switch. And you know what? Here's the other side of it, right? Because I'm pretty, it's pretty normal for me to call somebody out guilty whenever they do a character switch in the lower tier of bracket.
Right.
Because I feel like it's the classic kind of noob mistake to be like, oh, I'll just play a better character and that's how I'll win the match, Right. That's not what we're seeing here, though. I think it really is the mentality of I truly think, and sometimes even if it's just the mentality of it, right? Maybe Fox has the power of it, but maybe it's a play style necessary that Locke doesn't want to deal with right now, especially not against Yoshi.
Well, and then of course there's always the possible advantages. The reason why I usually do a character switch is if I've just had my butt handed to me, maybe a change up will help. Maybe my opponent won't be able to predict what I'm doing with a different character.
Well, and maybe that's exactly what Locke is thinking right now, but he's got to be careful because he's finding out the weakness of Chrome in recovering right now.
Yes. Which is very weak. Weaker than Ike, which is
That said, you know, Chrome, being a sword character, that disjoint is going to help against Yoshi. And not only that, like, very powerful.
Yes.
And also heavier.
Oh, nice hits on Locke.
Also, something else that Chrome has that's a very useful... Out of shields, he can do that up B, and that deals a lot of damage.
Ooh,
Back
nice
air
parry.
on the parry. I'm astounded he didn't up air. Yeah, Locke showing that his pocket Crom is, and there we go, the up air gonna seal it.
Yeah.
You know, his pocket Crom, he's got some stuff.
But if there's anything we know about Hesse, he can adjust on the fly very, very well.
Oh, too low. A little bit too low on the air dodge there. But he knew that if he got on stage, it was going to be a smash attack or an aerial from Jesse. That's why he did that.
Absolutely. So we'll see what Hesse can do to adjust to this Crom, which has obviously not been a Wii game so far in the least.
Well, and something else that Crom has an advantage of, he's you know, Crom, Roy, some of those sword characters having the advantage of both more range than Yoshi.
Right.
But on top of that, very fast. Very fast attacks.
True.
Frame data that with the exception maybe of Yoshi's up air, I would say even Yoshi has a tough time contesting. Because it's the thing that you got to keep in mind, and the
nice
forward smash,
finish.
taking that second stock from Jesse. The thing you got to keep in mind about Smash, right? No matter how good your frame data is, if you're a character that is what you would call melee, doesn't have projectiles, doesn't really have disjoint, you have to get in there to land your hits. When someone has a little more disjoint, guess what? They've also got a little bit more time.
Right.
Because they can attack earlier and connect earlier than somebody who doesn't have a disjoint. And that's one of the reasons why sword characters are so... You know, they're very strong. There's a reason why a lot of them are in the A tier, S tier ranking in this game. And Locke, you know, giving us a showcasing of that right now a little bit. You know, Jesse,
Nice grab.
I think... Adjusting, but having... Oh, and the down air! Custom combos coming out from Locke. Oh my goodness. And that up B out of shield, the run up B rather, nearly taking the last stock of Jesse in and unto itself.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And there we go.
And
Just
Locke...
stocking it.
Okay, so Locke on the board.
Want to?
I don't want to say that it felt like it was out of Jesse's hands. Locke's second stock was at high percent, but that was a tone shift. That was for a certainty. That was a shift in momentum.
Yes.
It's one of those situations where it's like maybe like at those first two games, right? When it's a 2-0 situation, the idea of a reset in the bracket seems like such a vague and faint hope. But after that game, that 2-stock, I feel the momentum beginning to shift. And the thing is, momentum in these games are everything.
Yes.
Is everything, I should say. And, yeah, I think, yeah, Jesse, lingering over Yoshi, but perhaps thinking a little bit. Thinking about the possibility of busting out a counter pick himself. The thing about it is, right, and this is the nature of the game. Either you find answers with the character that's gotten you as far as it has, or you know, switch. Because a lot of it's a mentality thing. You have to believe in your character, right? Like it takes, even though Yoshi's like a top tier character, you know, really good. It's not like it's free for Jesse here. You know, he's got to believe for himself that Yoshi can do it.
Yeah.
And if that belief gets shaken up, well, that's when you encounter a situation where it's like, I might actually just lose. Like my mentality becomes a little bit worse. My inputs are slower. The situation gets a lot worse. You know, meanwhile, if you're Locke, you got to be feeling pretty good. But that said, you know, Jesse, he's coming back into it.
He is.
He's coming back into it.
He's definitely adjusted his tactics. He's trying hard to respond to the Crom.
He's trying to come in a little faster with the air attacks, but
Yeah.
Crom,
I mean,
got to worry about that disjoint.
there
And
is
see
as I
that
say,
tilt interrupting the down smash from Yoshi. The
Yeah.
percentage is in Jesse's favor, but it's turning
Not
around
the game.
fast. It's turning around very fast. I think Locke beginning to figure out how to space around a lot of these attacks, and also taking advantage of just the slower run speed. Yoshi's got great drift in the air, and that's a big advantage for him. But my goodness, his run speed not the best. Oh, and Locke
no.
a little bit
Oh,
too low, just a tiny little bit too low. But you know what?
Alright.
That's exactly what happened the last game, and he still won it with a 2-stock. So
True.
and Jesse, if I'm Jesse, I'm
Oh.
gonna be a little more careful of that stuff right there, because guess what? That forward air, not free anymore. You're gonna have to space that bad boy, because if you don't,
True.
that's gonna happen. I think
Nice
Locke getting.
eggs.
I understand the desire to use the up B, but I feel like Locke is using it a little bit as a crutch
I would agree.
in his gameplay at the moment. Using it a little bit neutral in places where it's like
Nice
that's
combo.
obviously not going to connect. That I think was a good. It's a good tool to reset neutral, but
Yeah.
Locke gonna need to be careful. There we go, getting
Nice
that percent
wombo.
with good use of the tilts. I think
A little
Locke
bit
trying to
early
get back into
sometimes
the
with
center of the
SA here.
stage.
They're trying so hard to space each other well.
Yeah.
And it is a challenge. They are jumping jacks.
Locke taking advantage of that faster fall speed. And honestly, I can't believe I'm observing this, but the clock. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Almost the dunk there for Jesse.
Yep. He wants it.
Locke using the armor on that up B to get out of the situation.
Nice
Content
egg.
to go to the ledge.
Nice eggs.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
and the
safe
down
on shield.
smash.
Not safe on shield. So Jesse's showing some adaptation.
Absolutely.
Which
was-
really, but I think also Locke getting a little impatient.
That's what I think was going through his mind when he was still choosing whether or not it was going to be Yoshi this time around or not. I believe he felt that his adaptation was going to be enough.
And that's
so
what
far-
it looks like.
So far, pretty good indication.
Yeah, but you know,
it is
Locke,
not over. It is far from over.
Locke racking up the percent real high. If I'm Jesse, you got to be worried about these air attacks because another air attack, a fair, a back air, it's gonna kill.
Oh,
And
there
what
it
did I
is.
say?
There it
Back
is.
air, taking it.
All
And
right,
as far as
Jesse's
I'm
been-
concerned, again, ooh, but the
Nice.
counter getting taken out by the.
Oh! I said wants it.
Oh my
He
goodness.
wants it bad, baby.
And it's close. It's right within his reach.
Oh my glob.
Jesse back on stage. Oh, sorry. Locke back on stage. Getting the tilts. Jesse landing the mares. Yeah, Locke has got to be careful. And
There
the up
it
smash gonna
is.
take it.
Tournament done.
Impressive stuff to Jesse.
Jesse just steamrolled the winner's circle.
He I wouldn't call it a steamroll.
No.
He had his encounters where he had a close call,
Oh,
but
yeah. What I'm
he-
saying is that he never faltered.
he never did. He never went into loser's bracket. He lost a lot. And the thing is, you know, I wouldn't say it a steamroll. I wouldn't say that was no. I would say that was no cakewalk for Jesse.
No,
You look at
certainly
that
not.
bracket. It was like a game 3, a game 5, nearly every game he played. That was the first time that he actually finally was able to pull off kind of a more convincing game, really, I think, throughout the most of the bracket. And even then, it was game 4 last stock, so it was a struggle. But with that said, I believe we have some interviews to do with the top 3. I'm not interviewing myself, but I guess I can talk to these goons since I played both of them. And also, we need to pay out. We need to pay out. So, Jesse.
All right, I'm gonna let these gents do the interviews.
All
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, it has been fine time commentating tonight. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it too. Have a good night.
Yep. Well, we ended up not really saving any money. Well, I think I held on to like $10. I held on to $10.
Good for you, Jacob.
Dang, Skippy.
All right, let's get
So I got Geo.
Oh, hey, it's Sam. Dang it! I didn't even look at the commentary, like the chat.
Yeah.
Old friend came in and was saying the casting was fantastic.
Let's see. How much time do both of you have? Just
We can just interview Jesse and call it at that. We don't have to. We don't have to interview Vincent if you. But real quick, you have your. Can you give 50 to
yeah.
to Jesse real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yoshi's good, man.
Hit him again.
I mean, my Ganon got him to game 5, so. And then I'll do the payout to.
Right. Wait, it was 60-30, right?
So yeah, he gets 60. So let me give you a 10 real quick.
Jesse gets 60.
And then I'm giving 30 to. Actually, here, take a 20 and let me take a 10, so I can give 30 to.
There we go. Yeah. All right.
I actually can't wait till that. Looking back at the footage,
Dude, the footage is gonna be.
Did you kill the YouTube?
No, we're not killing the stream yet.
Oh, we're not killing the stream, right?
No. We're getting the interviews first.
Hey, let me interview Jesse real quick.
Yeah.
All right, Jesse, come on.
Come over here, Jesse.
Have a seat. Have a seat, son.
Sunny Jim. All right.
Well, in a way, this is poetic justice because you're. Could you tell the folks in chat a little bit about the situation at home, Jesse? You're a married man.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah.
family man.
Yep, I've got
Or
a
rather,
baby
I should say,
coming
you're
in
about to be a family man.
less than 4 weeks. I got a baby boo. It's crazy.
Yep. That really is. That's a life-changing experience right there. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And make that a double congratulations for getting the fat stacks and managing to have that kind of calm and mentality to adapt and beat so many difficult opponents. You really you proved yourself above and beyond this tournament. I think back in July when you showed up, it was my understanding you were a little rusty. You had been away from the game a little bit, and I think that came out whenever you played Vince back then.
And then Vince stomped me.
Yeah. Well,
Clean
and
3-0. Clean stomp.
Lo and behold, who were you facing in grand finals?
Go
But
figure.
and not only that, Vince destroyed that tournament. So, but the fact that you came back, and it's not like it was easy for you, right?
No.
I honestly can't recall a single match that I saw you play except maybe against Tan. No offense to Tan, if he's here. I don't think he is, but you kind of stomped Tan a little bit. Tan was like, but that was the only one. Every other
game
match.
was the last match.
Last match. A lot of them last stock.
Yep.
And so it's one of those situations where it's like, if there was doubt before, there is for sure no doubt in my mind now that you earned it. You for sure you no, yeah, and honestly, I hope you keep coming. I know life's about to get crazy busy for you, and I know that you might not even be able to make it out into the next one. But you know what? If you can, there's always a place for you here.
Heck yeah.
And we're always excited to see what your Yoshi can bring to the table. And honestly, I'm excited to see what might become of your Yoshi once we get some more of the scene out here. Because you know what? We had some representation for sure from the Colorado Springs Smash Ultimate scene, but I would say it was still the tip of the iceberg. The people who came out tonight, I would say, are the tip of the iceberg. We haven't even gotten into the PR people yet. And once we start getting people of that caliber out here, whew, we are talking about a skill cap. I've played a few of them. Characters we don't know nothing about Ryu here. We don't know nothing about, we know Pokemon Trainer is good, but no one plays Pokemon Trainer in the amateur tournament historically. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know what? Who knows what's going to happen when we get those guys out here. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see the solutions you come up with, because honestly, I think as good as you are, I feel like you turned a new leaf over tonight. I feel like you pushed your Yoshi even further. And I noticed there was that moment of hesitation. There was that moment of hesitation after Locke took the third game from you.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about switching Yoshi? I think here on the commentators. So you were.
Absolutely. I was thinking that first Crom show up was disgusting. It was scary.
It was. And honestly, none of us knew that Vince had that. I had never seen his Crom before.
No, I'd never seen that either. And I thought maybe after that, maybe Zelda to zone him, but that was scary, man.
Yeah,
that was scary.
But you pulled it off. You adjusted, and you really you came back, in a huge way. You came back and you proved your mettle. And you know what? That was a fantastic tournament. We've had a lot of tournaments so far that had some pretty crazy, turnarounds. We've had people come from losers bracket to win. We've had, people, retain their winner's side of grand finals and just kind of crush everyone. We've had upsets and everything in between.
Get them down here.
And
for after Jesse.
and you know what? It's just one of those things where the matches make the game. I think it really was just matches make the game, the characters make the game, but more than that, the players make the game.
But I think that even with counter picks and no counter picks, I think it boiled down to mechanics and skill, and I think Vince has got it, man. I gotta give a shout out to him. He did phenomenal, and he had to face some really, really hard players to get here.
Well, and as a matter of fact, every player you fought. Because every player you knocked into loser. Because Vince surprised all of us. Gio took him out round one.
That's true.
So he was in losers bracket from the beginning of the tournament. Every single person you beat, he had to face as well. A lot of them he had to face as well to get to where he did.
Each one of those took me to the last life on the final round.
Exactly.
So that says a lot to what you did.
And it's one of those things. So what do you? I want to talk a little bit about Vince's Fox, because the last time you played Vince's Fox, it gave you a really... I feel like you just did not have the solutions. You had no knowledge. What did you do to prepare for that this time a little bit, to learn a little bit more about the Fox matchup, and to just brace yourself for Vince? Because clearly I think you made some preparations before you met him in bracket, based on what we saw right there.
I think a lot of it was learning my own mechanics, because Vince is very mechanically strong, and he knows his stuff. If he gets you into the right combo, you're done. It's over. And I think that a lot of it just boiled down to practicing on a test dummy, like literally just me and a test dummy, over and over again, trying to get the same.
Getting in there, and would you say you spent a lot of time playing Fox bots, or just messing around with Fox in training mode in the game, or?
A little. It was more just memorizing my own combos.
I see.
I think that was the strong, because when we faced off before, I don't think I was prepared at all.
Yeah.
It was a 3-0 stomp.
Yeah, exactly. And that was really that was a fantastic thing to watch. So do you think I'll ask you this. I think I already know the answer, so maybe it's a bit of a rhetorical question. Do you plan on coming out to Adam's house again?
I would love to, but it depends on the baby. He's due on the 25th.
I see.
So
That's pretty close.
That's
pretty
very close.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to have you if you can come back.
It'd be fun. I'd love to.
Absolutely.
Sir, congratulations.
Thank you.
I've got a few questions here.
Yeah, fire away.
Yeah. And they're going to seem slightly out of the blue, maybe, but bear with me, right? So, does losing usually bother you, and how much would losing have bothered you if you had lost?
Oh yeah.
It would have bothered you?
It would have bothered me.
Would have bothered
and
you.
if I had the time to do it afterwards, before baby coming, I would have put a lot more practice into figuring out how Vince is doing, what the heck he's doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Scary, man.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
I've actually got a question for you as well. Would you say that when you lose, you feel more angry at yourself, angry at the game, angry at the person, or are you more kind of disappointed?
Usually more angry at myself, because I totally dropped the ball. I needed to practice harder. That loss was on me more than it was on the opponent.
Yeah. So it's a lot of the sense to rectify, to correct your own actions. Interesting.
Would you say that your as far as your motivation for winning the tournament, right? Would you say that you're motivated by the money you got from the tournament, or by just playing the game and testing yourself?
Bit of both. The money's nice because, like I said before, it'll help with a baby monitor.
No, yeah,
but
exactly.
I want to show up and I want to do my very best. And I want to prove myself.
I see.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Did you think about your opponent at all while you played? Like, were you thinking about how Vince was thinking about, or were you not really thinking about him? Were you thinking more about just, like,
the game,
zoning in on the match and the game?
I think that everybody does that to a degree, because the whole point of this game is figuring out what they're going to do before they do it, and what they're doing over and over, and how to punish it. So, yes, I guess.
Okay. All right.
So, do you think so? A lot of the characters in this game, and Vince, I think, falls into this vein a little bit more. There are some people who play a flow chart, right? When I get a grab, I'm gonna throw somebody down on the ground, then I'm gonna up tilt, then I'm gonna up air. You know, it's a flow chart, right? There's a formula, and if you plug in the right inputs, you kind of get the right results. But then there are people who are a little more in the vein of, you know, they are instinctual. They are just trying to make reads. They're throwing smash attacks out before the person is even rolled. Stuff like that. Would you say you're more in the instinctual vein, kind of just reading? Yeah.
Sure.
I knew it. Rhetorical question, really. I know you are, as somebody who plays in that vein myself.
A lot of regular practice into getting the mechanics down, if I was going to give Vince any sort of run for his money.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good at the instincts, but the mechanics need work.
Yeah. Well, and I could tell you were opting for a bit of a flowchart on some of that stuff. That forward air to up air combo seemed to net you a lot of mileage, both in percent and stocks. So.
So, as far as your strategy goes, right? So, would you say you're willing to incorporate a strategy or an idea that's completely different than how you play? Or do you prefer to, like, stick with and evolve your own style, like, within your own bounds?
I'm going to stick within my own boundaries, because I know that I've tried it before, try something completely different, and it's terrible. Like, it's embarrassing. So
yeah.
I avoid that to the best of my ability.
Okay.
I see.
Right.
Well, and hence the sticking with the Yoshi a little bit, perhaps.
Yeah. And that did work to your advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It
And see,
absolutely did.
that's another prop for Vince, because he's got great skill on multiple characters. I think that my skill gap between Yoshi and my runner-up is pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with one. But he's got some pocket picks that'll give anyone a run for their money.
Yeah, no, he really does. He really, really does.
Would you say you worked hard to get to your skill level then? Like,
How long?
How long and how hard did you work?
For this tournament or in general?
In general, where you are today.
I've been playing this game since I was 8. From the N64 days, we played every single rendition of it, and for years we'd come to this house and played it just for kicks and giggles. So a lot of it's just been fun with friends. Let's go hang out. Let's go play.
Well, and I didn't realize that it was this house specifically. So maybe a little bit of familiarity, a little bit on your home turf.
Yep.
Yeah, that can definitely be an advantage psychologically in the game for sure. And so, would you say that as far as just playing or practicing, because really I think, or playing with friends, you know, getting friendlies in, which I know you do some of, would you say that you play kind of like? Do you have time where it's like, okay, like I think I've got a window of time, I could practice a little bit right now, I could get some practice in, or is it more a situation where it's like, no, if I'm going to practice, I've got to schedule a time in the week where I can sit down and just kind of play, and I've got to be very intentional with the time that I have.
Intentional and consistent.
Right? Yeah. I think it depends. I got intentional and consistent once I knew this was coming up and I was actually going to it, but otherwise, I'm usually not playing other than friendlies with people.
Okay, I see. And then, clearly, you've got a fantastic mentality. You've got a very, very great attitude about the game in general. You are not easily tilted. I know that you have expressed that you feel strong frustration when you lose, but meanwhile, in the game, when you're losing stocks and going back and forth between yourself and your opponent, you've got a very good way of not really getting tilted, and some people would describe you as an individual who is in the zone, pretty much the moment you touch the controller. Do you have a ritual that you go through to get in the zone, or is it more just something that you build yourself up to by just kind of playing? Like that you kind of pick up the controller, you play the game, it's like, I'm here. I'm playing the game I love, I'm already in the zone. Or would you say it's more something like, well, actually, I've got, a food I eat, or a song that I play, a ritual, I rub I get my hands warm by like rubbing them. Some players do that. Do you have anything that you do to get yourself mentally like in the zone for playing this level of Smash Brothers?
I think for sure I need some warm-ups. So coming here a little bit early and playing a few rounds with just friendlies helped tremendously.
Yes.
But otherwise, for every game that we played, up through the beginning to the end, yeah, I just played. I didn't have any ritual beforehand.
I see.
Sat down and enjoyed it.
So a lot of just the love of the game and kind of getting yourself there by playing the game, which, you know, I can relate to as somebody who also has a pretty strong love for the game. So, well, I think that will about do it for our post-game questions. We've been interviewing you for like 30 minutes. It's maybe not 30 minutes, but it feels like it's been that long.
Way. Yeah. Last two questions that seem a little bit off the ball. Do you prefer to play in groups or alone? Like, how did the crowd like factor into your?
It didn't really.
It didn't. Okay.
No, the only thing that really factored in was the person I was playing against. So that was good.
Okay. And do you usually like to cooperate with people, or do you usually go your own way? Would you say you're more of a
lone wolf?
Lone wolf.
Sure.
Lone wolf. All right. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you very much, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks,
great.
It was
great
a blast.
having you.
And thank you for those of you who tuned in. Apologies that a lot of us didn't respond very well as far as the chat. One day we will hopefully be a little bit better about that. But for the time being, thank you so much for your support tuning in. And we hope to bring you more fantastic Smash Brothers Ultimate next month, the second to last weekend of October, which I don't actually know the date off the top of my head, but that is the date that we will be shooting for. So tune in then to see more of fantastic Smash from myself and all of these excellent Smashers who've come out.
Yeah,
until
that'll
then.
be the 26th. Right. Yeah.
And with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and kill the stream.
We're going to kill the stream?
I think we are.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty, folks. This is Toes. I'll catch you next time.